Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Chimmel here, the GOAT of ring announcers. And I'd like to welcome everyone to the Three Bells Podcast. I'd also like to say thank you for watching and continue to support this show.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast. With Triple J. Yeah! Mundo. What? And Shane O'Mac.
Acknowledge me.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PPVs, news, and more. So tune in live and follow the buzzards. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
What's going on, everybody? It's me, your homie Shane O'Mac, coming to you live from your section of the Three Bells Podcast table.
Here we go.
Hope everybody had an awesome Mother's Day weekend. Hope everybody is okay after our Backlash weekend. It's Monday. It's a new week. It's another episode of Raw on Netflix. I'm not here alone. Look who else is here. Right over there. It's Mundo, a.k.a. CEO. And next to him is Triple J, our sports guy. And next to me over here, that guy from Tri-State Mania. The champion himself, LeBron. What's good, fellas? What's going on? How are you?
Name and he appears.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
Yeah. Drop it. What's good, Three Bells Podcast? It's your boy Mundo, a.k.a. Mr. A.k.a. himself, and happy Monday, the beginning of the week. Another Monday Night Raw on Netflix. After Backlash, what's going to happen tonight as we are looking back? I don't know. Let's get ready. Let's get to it. What's going on, fellas? What's up?
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J. How y'all doing out there, everybody? It's Monday night. We got Raw. Let's go.
This is IML, and welcome to Tri-State Mania.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's up? It's IML from Tri-State Mania, a.k.a. IML from the Three Bells Podcast, guys. What's up? Happy Monday. It's good to see everybody. I hope everyone enjoyed our last PLE on Backlash. But it's good to see everyone is here for Monday Night Raw. Shane O'Mac, Triple J, Mundo. What's up?
Your cane music was loud as hell, and then your sound was low as hell.
Very loud. Well,
I thought y'all said my sound was good.
yes, your mic sounds good, but your sound effect machine is... Yeah. Anyway, because Mundo's ready, Jay is ready. Hopefully everybody out there is ready, because we know Lawan's sound machine is ready. So let's do it. Let's get it. For this is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody. All right. Riddle me this.
In the world.
I am on the Netflix homepage where around this time they always show Raw. And there's this pretty red button that says watch live. I'm pressing it. I see the round circle, and then it goes, pardon the interruption. This title is not available to watch instantly. Please try another title.
Are you in a different country?
Apparently so. I done moved my studio to a different country. I don't know why I can't.
I see CM Punk perfectly fine.
I see an old black and white TV that's telling me this stuff right here. So one of you guys is going to have to play the sound tonight. I'm sorry, y'all.
Did you log in and out?
I'm on the homepage. Like this is the homepage.
No, I'm saying, did you log out and log back in? Netflix.
Sign out, sign in.
I mean, I hope I can remember.
You don't. You didn't write down your password?
Oh my!
I don't know it.
I've been in here so long. Oh my goodness! What is?
Esto no es bueno.
Oh man.
Oh goodness!
Hold on a second.
CM Punk is talking.
Somebody play the sound. Okay, here we go. I think. Okay, this is not.
And I've waited with you and nerve injuries and a lot of hurt feelings that I can't shake being pissed off. It's real easy for me to list who I'm not pissed off at right now.
Who's doing that?
Me.
It's going in and out.
Oh, damn it.
There you go.
Monday night in Louisville, Kentucky.
Are you hear mines?
Yeah.
Yes, that you. Yeah.
That's mine.
Pissed off, but I am a fortunate man because I can claim this place to being home. And stab CM Punk in the back. Now the dust is settled from WrestleMania, and I've waited a few weeks, and I've nursed a few injuries. And a lot of
Okay, who's playing? Because two of y'all is playing at the same time, Mundo and Luan.
I'm trying to find out where the hell he is. I don't know if I'm ahead of him or he's ahead of me.
I got a lot of enemies. In fact, it would be real easy for me to list who I'm not pissed off at right now. But number one with a bullet, number one with a big, fat bullet, the person that I'm most pissed off at right now is me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm mad at myself.
Y'all can hear it?
Because we've been here before.
Yes, we hear you.
Is it loud enough?
Yep, it's
This
awesome.
isn't the
Thanks.
first time Paul Heyman stabbed CM Punk in the back. Stab me in the back once, shame on you. Stab me in the back twice, shame on me. But that's on me, okay? I like to trust my friends. Paul Heyman, almost 12 years ago, smashed a ladder into my head and gave me 13 staples in my forehead. And we've moved past that. At least I thought we did. We've grown and matured as human beings. At least I did. And apologies to Jey Uso, who, when I came back to this company, warned me.
Okay, so I'm
about
way
Paul
ahead of
Heyman.
you. Okay.
But Paul is Paul. He's who he has always been. He's a fat little snake. So yeah, while I'm pissed at him, I'm more mad at myself. And yeah, I'm mad at that little Timu CM Punk Seth Rollins. I'm gonna get my hands on all of them. What confuses me, Louisville, Kentucky, is that we know how this ends. We've been here before. We've been down this road, all on this journey together. Paul Heyman.
Shane, let me know
You
if
know
you decide to
how
take
this
all over
ends.
again.
And I can't wait to get my hands around your fat little neck and squeeze you until your eyeballs pop. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what a surprise.
Where you at? Where you at, Penguin? Come on.
Call him the Penguin.
Oh, look at it. You want to march with some purpose? Come into this ring right now and explain to me exactly why you did what you did. And wise man, understand that whatever words you choose, they will be your last.
Wow.
Come on.
Now you're caught up to me. Okay. Yeah, this is about 30 seconds behind.
My bad, Mundo.
No, Louis is saying that too. I thought I was behind, but I was ahead.
This thing
So
won't
it's,
play. I literally just opened up my own account and this won't play.
Look at Seth Rollins looking like a Twix. What up, Brian?
What's good, Brian? How are you, man?
Says terrible sports day from myself. Raptors fell from 7th to 9th. Leafs blew a 2-game series lead. Jays are trash again, but at least I saved on my entertainment bill by watching Three Bells podcast. What's up?
Hey.
Louis says, what's good, Three Bells? What up, Louis? What up, Brian?
What up, Louis?
Yeah. Louis.
Just when I think
My laptop charger a little bit, and I put my phone on a charger.
you can't get any more selfish or any more egotistical, you find a way to top yourself. This man, Paul Heyman, was your best friend.
Louis says, I
Your
apologize
best
for my
friend.
mood now. Jay knows.
And
Shakes
you
my head,
made
Brooklyn.
his life hell on the road to WrestleMania.
Lou,
and now you
I'm there
are
with
out
you, bro.
here in front of the entire world,
We have every reason.
gaslighting all of us, trying to make us believe that he betrayed you. You make me sick, punk. This man believed in you. For years, he believed in you when no one else did. You know what I believed? I believe that you're scum.
Look at
I
Paul
believe that
Heyman.
you're trash. I believe that you are human excrement. And my belief
What's up, Sylvie? Sylvie says, what's good, my
Was the
Three Bells
right
brothers? First lady is in the building.
And
Happy
just when
Monday
I
Night
think,
Raw.
Man, just when I think I can hate you more than I already do, you stand there in that ring, the reason that I am not world heavyweight champion right now.
You ain't ever going to be champion as long as I'm on 2 feet.
We already know Drew tried. Drew failed. So
What is your deal, man? You love punishment, you love suffering, you love being on the wrong side of history.
Come on,
Is
punk.
that what's going on here? I can't seem to figure it out. I can't seem to Paul, wait a minute. Wait. I get it. He loves to play the victim. He loves to come out here and boo, cry me a river. He loves poor CM Punk, right? Poor CM Punk. You so desperately want to be a victim, Punk. You so desperately want to die a martyr.
Braun.
Well, I believe that can be arranged. I hope you have prepared your last words.
Tag, you're it.
Oh.
Rollins sending Breaker to the ring
Let's see.
for a
You're going to bark
confrontation.
all day, little
Sammy.
doggy. You're going to bite.
And Punk now wastes a little time going after Breaker with a microphone.
You heard
Punk and
the
Breaker now.
Sammy or Jay?
And the fight is on. Breaker has become the powerhouse for Rollins and company.
I think it would be
Sheamus
Sammy.
looks on as Breaker now begins to annihilate CM Punk.
Why Braun's hands are yellow?
Suntan lotion.
Punk's going to fight back. And he takes down
No.
Rollins. And now CM Punk, ever the rebel, taking it to second line. And Braun
Where
Breaker,
is
though,
Sammy
has
at?
been
Where is who's gonna help
catches up
Punk?
to
Like it looked like he now his hands are gold.
destiny between Punk and Rollins years in the making. Meanwhile,
Thank you,
It looked like he was cooking chicken in the back.
Right.
Well, that's sazon in his hands.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
Oh.
Come on, no, I don't want the good guys to lose this time.
Well, Sammy's out the ring.
Yep, he easily got tossed.
Get a chair, Sammy. Get the
Right,
chair.
Lou. Man, adobo and sazon.
Get the
Right.
chair.
Oh, they got the chair.
Get your
He was
own
in
chair,
cake.
Sammy.
He made food for catering tonight.
Get your own chair, Sammy.
So, right. There it is. I did it.
Look at Triple J. Get him, Triple J.
You.
Look at brown hands.
Oh, get him, Triple J.
So the two of them are beating up
now I
three
get
guys.
tossed.
It's 3-on-2. It's 3-on-2.
Yeah, but the two beat the hell out of the three.
Well, it start off 2-on-1.
So who's going to be their third man?
Oh no.
Or fourth man, I
Should
guess.
be interesting.
Sammy stabs him with the chair to the back. By the end of the night. Sammy's gonna play that evil role.
I don't see it. I thought he was gonna be heel, but I think the bigger picture for him will be him winning in a Rumble and him getting his WrestleMania moment like Jey Uso did if he decides to face Seth Rollins at Mania. Because everybody feels like Jay's going to lose to Seth maybe at SummerSlam if they decide to put that match. I don't know, but we all know it's coming soon.
Damn, he's going to go that far as champion. By the way, football says, "What's up, Tri-State champ? What's up, Mundo?
Tri-State.
What's up, Shane? Ching ching, bling bling.
Hey, man.
What's up, Triple J? And of course, my queen, First Lady. No, the only lady of wrestling, Sylvie." And then Brian also says, "So I was watching wrestling news today, and they said with the no signs of Wyatt 6 effect over Bliss this past Friday, coupled with her having a quote chat with Charlotte, I guess a quick chat with Charlotte, new faction of vets." And Sylvie replies, "Hi, my biggest fan, football, aka FSR. Thanks for the love."
That's right, Sylvie. Let's go Knicks. I have to make another tab so I can watch the game.
Oh, yeah, the Knicks are fighting for their life tonight, right?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
It's 41-35. Celtics are up.
46.
It's not a bad score.
46-35. 8:30 left.
Yeah, commercial break. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I could be into it.
I guess
mute the commercial.
Commercial. Yeah, I'm still trying to get this thing going.
Cash back on every day.
We don't listen to commercials. Commercial.
I turn it down.
Right. So how about this? Let's go with Jay. Let's go to the sports tables. Find out what's going on with sports. What's up, Jay?
Cool. Well, as we just reported, the Knicks are down 46-35 we have 8 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter. I won't report any more sports after, during this tenure. Because just let you know, I'm really pissed off. Fuck you, Adam Silver, for what you just did. I'm sorry. But yeah, a big F you to him, because tonight was the NBA draft lottery. And you see what Brian just said? His Toronto Raptors went from 7 to 9. Brooklyn went from 6 to 8. And it seems like the NBA rewarded teams that were damn near close to in the playoffs, the top picks, except for Philly and Charlotte. So you know, at that, the Dallas Mavericks get the number 1 pick. There had to be a side deal done when Luka got traded from Dallas to LA, in order for this deal to look right. And later on down the line, we're gonna hear this BS where that was under the tables and under the wraps for Dallas to receive that, so they could forget about Luka. Oh, here, let us slide you the number 1 pick. We know AD gets hurt. We know this happens. We know that happens. Well, F you, Adam Silver. That's what you get for rigging this. For real. You just made me not want to watch sports for the rest of the week, month. No more NBA. I'll report it, but I won't watch it.
WWE is announced tonight. Champions will be held at Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Listen, this is something I'm not used to.
Yes, why is LaWan the sound monitor?
Because nobody got their sound connected.
I tried to do it, but then Jay already did it first, and then LaWan did it, and I said, fuck it. So, yeah. Damn it. Jay, what does it matter? What does it matter whether Brooklyn went from 6 to 8 or number 1? Our front office sucks. I don't trust them. They would have fumbled that anyway, either way.
See, like,
so it is.
In my opinion, I felt like at least they've given a top 3 based off of the top guys that we're seeing. They're 2 out of the 3 are local guys, like New Jersey guys. So it makes you instantly think like maybe there is a chance to move up. But once they revealed everything and they did it, like similar to like with the Hawks. The Hawks had a 1.9% chance last year, and they got the number 1 pick. Now, the Mavericks trade Luka Doncic away, get in the play-in game, and have a 1.9% chance to get into the playoffs. I mean, into the top pick. And they went all the way up to the top. And the Spurs got number 2. So, yeah. Yeah. I know, you know, like I was already saying from 4 on down, if we had acquired that, then, yeah, trade the mother. You know, trade that pick. Giannis to Brooklyn. That's it. Let's start the talks now.
I'm sure the audience didn't appreciate me doing the
we'll see.
20 minutes of the show by myself, but nonetheless, welcome aboard. It's Penta and Gable here tonight. We'll talk plenty about the
sound down
in the show, but let's talk about this here.
Bro.
It's interesting that Gable is standing up for El Grande Americano tonight. It was challenged by Penta after he cost Penta the Intercontinental title.
Mundo's going to take over next.
Yes,
what?
please.
I'm trying to figure out where you are right now. I don't know if I'm ahead again or behind.
No, Chad Gable is clearly not El Grande Americano.
That's why you're going next.
The part I'm up to, I got Pat McAfee putting on the headset.
The match is already starting.
Yeah.
Started.
Well, also remember,
See, nah, something got to give.
Past year was trying to knock off Luchador's cover.
I'm just going back to regularly live.
So
I don't know.
Gable win tonight.
Okay, I
Live.
found it.
Somebody got to take over from the live part.
Mundo's going to do that next.
Chad Gable is going to have to do a lot.
I will have to do that during a commercial
That's
because
fine.
I,
Yeah, that's commercial.
Well, the problem
Maybe that's why he has so much respect for El Grande Americano.
Well, the problem when Gable is playing Clark Kent as opposed to the Superman El Grande is he doesn't have a mask to hide that steel plate in, so it doesn't give him an advantage in a matchup against another luchador.
Yeah, obviously you're talking about 2 different people still at this time.
And look at this now, back suplex by
That's Chad Gable.
Gable, cover on Penta, hook to the leg, and a kick out at 2.
El Grande
Right.
Americano.
This looks nothing like El Grande
Americano.
Americano.
Right now to Penta.
Chad
It's
Gable.
interesting that neither of these men
Clearly,
have
two
held a
different physiques.
singles championship in WWE.
You already know. You already know the rumor
although
is
El Grande
that
Americano
they're saying it's
is
going to
the
be a mask
brand
versus
new
mask match
champion.
down the
El Grande
line between
Americano,
Penta
Speed is
and
going to
El
describe
Grande.
his ascendance to the top, seemingly.
I would
El Grande
think so.
Americano's a
Seems like
superstar.
they're in a
Everything
good
he knows a bunch about it. Currently on a world tour. I'm sorry, a tour of Mexico. And Chad Gable's in here trying to earn his way to the top as
Look
well.
at
Penta,
look at
very
that. Oh,
recent.
trying to take the
Look at
mask
Gable trying
off.
to take the mask
Take the
off.
mask
Penta.
off.
You think that Gable
Oh,
would
it's
learn
coming off.
after all the studying he's been doing, and he wears a
Rey
mask
Mysterio.
as well. That
Oh,
he is
no.
Chad Gable, not
Oh,
El Grande
no.
Americano. Enough of this. Chad Gable is very disrespectful right now to the luchador community.
Well, he's a
He is
motherfucker.
as he's
He's a
trying
motherfucker.
tries to rip the
Bite
mask
his
off
hand.
Penta, and Penta able to fight back.
Oh,
Tradition,
nice
the
drag.
legacy of the mask means so much to the luchadors. The high flyer with an arm drag. The
Oh, he didn't get all of
Gable
that.
misses wildly. Nice rana by
Oh.
Penta.
Oh.
It sends Gable outside the ring.
This is the Penta experience.
Pero
Whenever you buy a
miedo.
ticket for a WWE event.
I like that Penta experience.
Cero, miedo, zero, afiro.
Launches himself up over the top
Oh,
and Gable.
man.
The diving headbutt.
Didn't need any metal that time.
Yes, Mundo's getting ready to take over.
Wow.
Good. Thank you.
Ouchie.
Fuck this shit.
Well, if I go live, it might be off a commercial. So let's see. Loading.
Oh. Okay, timeout, Boston. So right now, anybody got anything, any news, any rumors, reaction?
Let's see.
Are we on
Let's
commercial?
go back to the chat. Yeah, blah blah blah. Next, blah 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 blah. The only commercial that matters is that Three Bells T-shirt. It says football. Thanks. Sylvie says Triple J's rant. Louis says crashing out on a Monday. We apologize. It's really hard to fumble top three. Not for Brooklyn. They fumbled the big three.
That big three was old. Well,
No, they weren't.
I don't know which big three you're talking about.
They were not old. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and Harden.
I thought you were talking about the big three before those big three.
Why would I be talking about them? They're irrelevant. And it was four.
They did fumble that big three.
Yeah, come on, man.
Real bad.
Triple J went on his carrying cross rant.
I don't think
Says
they even
football.
went past the first. I don't even think I made it past the first round with that big three.
Yes, we did. We was in. Yes, the first round we beat Boston.
Okay.
It's just that Kyrie and Harden got hurt against the Bucks.
Right. I remember. He had to do everything.
Yeah, and he still almost dragged us to the finish line. Hold on a second. I had to refresh my YouTube. Yeah. Let's see. They're only a few seconds behind, says Louis. Well, we'll see now. Hassan Terrell, what's up? Hassan. He says, hi there, guys. How was your Mother's Day last night?
Hey, Hassan.
Well,
my Mother's Day with my girl was good. We had fun.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I fried some nice shrimp, and I fried some whiting.
Shane, you don't remember your Netflix password?
No, I'm here. Let me show you. I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm seeing. It keeps saying error 100. Like I literally just upgraded to like a Netflix no ads, and for some reason it doesn't want to show. See, it's showing me the screen right here. So, and knowing me with my life, it'll probably show up as soon as we get off the air.
Oh, man. Speaking of, we're back live.
Because I have no idea what's going on. I can't see.
Penta versus, oh, yeah, you're right. Penta versus not Al Grande Americano, Chad Gable.
What the fuck?
That is exactly what Penta needed. And Ivy Dial realizing now that Chad's in trouble. And Penta trying to fight through the pain. Gable trying to drag himself.
Going old school. Ooh, what a kick.
You're definitely right, football. I see 2026 as being the big draft.
No. So I think El Grande is going to interfere in this match. Uh-oh. He's going for the finish. No. Nice counter. Uh-oh. And he hit it. Covered. 2.
Yeah, I'm literally like 3 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah, I just left it alone. I wasn't pressing no more buttons. Chad is going up to the top rope. He's gonna go for that. Oh, nice counter. Cover 2. That was perfect timing.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. And it wasn't sloppy either.
I see nowadays they're making counters look really, really good nowadays from every match that we get.
Got to.
All right, like even that Seth Rollins counter to the spear is crazy with the pedigree.
Right. That could have been real sloppy, but that was nice and clean. Wasn't this? Oh, he's bleeding. He must have bit his tongue when he came down.
Oh
no! Whoa!
Oh.
Gable's fighting away. He's back on the top rope, going for his moonsault. He hits it. 1, 2. Ooh, nice super kick. Cover. 1, 2.
Ivy's out there.
Yeah.
She's supporting her teammate.
Not a grande Americano.
For now, eventually. I wonder how they're gonna do that switch.
What's up, David? So the Knicks are down again.
See, football, I was already thinking that too. When they booked Chad versus El Grande, that's gonna be hilarious.
Have they ever led in the first half of this series?
Nope.
No. From what I was seeing, Boston had the lead at least 95% of the series.
I told you in one that was an issue. I told you it wasn't. It was more about the Knicks, not the Celtics. They were going to fix that. Being lackadaisical. Cover 2.
Like, one thing I was talking to my friends about, I was saying is Boston's the type of team that Boston likes to play with their food. That's what it is.
Ooh.
Oh.
They like their bacon fully cooked.
They just get lazy. They take, they took the fact that they were home and up for granted. As we got both of, Chad and Penta up top. It's getting dangerous up here. Well, he's got the mask. Oh, man, what a destroyer. The cover. 1, 2, 3. He looks like he's dead. Wow.
That was awesome.
Good win. Good win for Penta.
Damn.
Now, where's El Grande? He needs to come out here.
He's rolling out now. Yep. Right now, they're in this situation right here. He's going to roll out.
Clean. That was, ooh. So what's the difference between that and the pile driver? It's the same thing, right?
Here we go. No. It's hurting him. No.
Yeah, because he was
what did I say
earlier.
What did I say was going to happen?
Oh, Chad looked like he broke his nose.
Yeah, bleeding. That bump on his arm was going to be nasty.
I told you when that shit mess up, it's going to really mess up.
Look, he can't even raise that arm.
Oh, no, it's staying his bicep.
Oh, he better go fix that.
As we have a vignette from Julia and Roxy.
Take on the genius of the sky and Rhea Ripley. And I think we've made it very, very clear that this division isn't safe anymore.
Could you see guys? Could you see Rhea Ripley walking out on Io during this fight?
No. I'm just trying to figure out: are they on the main roster permanently, or just for fun?
I don't know, because Adam Colby's still saying NXT.
NXT, yeah, he does.
I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna do? Sit and wait to the draft and be like, "Oh,
who's Adam Cole?
We already knew." I mean, Michael Cole. My bad.
You threw me off with that one. I'm like, who the hell is Adam Cole?
My bad. But nah, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna wind up being in the draft, and it's gonna be like, yeah, but they already been here, so. I can see
so
that.
we have Io Sky and Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne and Julia tonight.
Nice.
If this was a Shawn Michaels show, that would be the main event.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm betting that we're gonna figure out CM Punk and them somewhere will probably be the main event. As we go back to the chat, Football says you're gonna be shocked when they book a Chad versus El Grande Americano match. I've been calling for it. I'm waiting for it. And then Football also says, yo, bling bling looking stressed. Welfare check on Shane, please. Shane, how are you doing?
For some reason, I can access everything else, but for some reason I can't watch this live. So I don't know.
What, Raw?
Yeah. Like I'm on
That's
Netflix.
so
I can
odd.
click on all of these other stuff here, but for some reason the Raw, I can't click on. I can't.
Wow, that's odd.
Yeah, it's very odd. It's giving me this pardon the interruption screen. But we could watch the Jamie Foxx special.
Right. I was about to say, Jay, should one of us send Shane our information?
No, it's like literally this is because I was on a different app, a different account, and I just created an account with no ads, by the way.
Shane.
So they charged me like $20.
You know what? I just Googled what you said about it says pardon the interruption, and it's saying it indicates a temporary issue with either your internet connection, a problem with the Netflix app, or potentially the server issue on Netflix end.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those three things.
Like I said, by the time our show was over, it'll probably start playing.
How's your internet speed right now?
We're on live.
Yeah, everything's fine.
We're not glitching on.
Can you
Nope.
delete the Netflix app and re-add it? Like uninstall it and try it that way, and then have it as a fresh app again. See if that works.
Well, I'm using my web browser. I'm not on an app. I'm using my Mac computer, so it's no.
Football suggests we should act like everything that shows tonight is the best thing ever, just to get Shane more upset.
What?
Really?
No.
Why would we do that?
Why would we do that? Wow.
That's funny though.
Yeah, that's a good way to win points for Sylvie, dude. Good look for you to look attractive.
Piss Shane O'Mac off more.
Right.
Wow.
That's what
Shane
you're
just
in
went
my
low.
stuff now, my brother.
Piss off Shane. Great.
All right. Well, real
Says
quick.
the spokesman for Netflix.
Right. WWE is reportedly planning a takeover of Boston this December for John Cena's final match. The following shows are expected: Undertaker's One Dead Man show on December 11th, SmackDown December 12th, Saturday night's main event December 13th, which is John Cena's final match. SmackDown and Saturday night main event are both expected to take place at the TD Garden.
So wait a minute. He's due to lose the title at Saturday night main event. What?
Shane, check your messages.
Is he going to be the champion all the way till then, as you saying?
If he said he's carrying it out to the end of the year, if he's the last real champ, I would expect him going into at least December with the belt.
I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, that's and
supposedly they pushed Evolution by a week to July 12th. So
the old female pay-per-view.
Yeah, rumors are
You said
that they
from
pushed
when
it
to who?
from July 5th to July 12th. It was pushed to July 12th.
Oh, we're backstage with the Judgment Day.
Oh,
Are they gonna want to be a boyfriend girlfriend?
Lito, we know Lito likes her. Man, she's doing everything to shade him.
Only thing was, she said good morning, but it's nighttime.
Oh yeah, Liv is shooting that movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, please. I don't really care, but hey, Finn, can I talk to you for a second? Of course, isn't it? So at Backlash, you hesitated a little bit with the chair, and it almost cost me the match. If it wasn't for Grande, you know.
Whoa, easy, partner. You're starting to sound all paranoid, like Davey and Rhea. Remember what they were like when they were champions? All right, look, it didn't go smooth, but everything worked out, and you're still the champion. And besides, tonight, I'm going to take care of AJ Styles for you.
I know you are.
All right? I'm going to go get ready.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
Okay.
Yeah, with Dom's face just frowned.
This is the sun.
Why is he holding the skull?
13-hour difference. See?
Explaining
What
how
the
time
hell was
zones
that?
work. He's explaining to him how the time zone works. He said the light's the sun, the head is the earth, and he said the time zone's different. If you would have listened, you would have heard it. So they're giving us a look back at Backlash.
At Backlash,
Yeah,
Makes sense.
yes,
You're welcome. Got you,
almost
bro.
cost me the match.
So you
Wasn't for
family
Grande.
now to me.
You know.
Whoa, easy, partner.
I just paid $20.
This one got ass because I got it for free from
Dude,
T-Mobile.
I just created an account, paid $20 for this, and yet yours work?
Oh, it's time for you to rant too, Shane.
No, I don't know who to get.
Okay, so this is ahead of me now.
Well, I should be at the same spot as LeJuan, right?
Yeah, just a couple of seconds ahead of me, like 2. Don't worry.
Yeah, Gunther's on Michael.
Ain't here.
And a snuff from Pac.
Yeah, that's about 5 seconds ahead of me.
My apologies, everyone.
It happens, bro. But hey, listen, you got an awesome team that's willing to help you out and fix the problem. And look, better late than never, my brother. Glad that you stood positive. Boom. After this show, call Netflix, send them an email, and let them know what's going on.
No, I'm gonna go to their headquarters.
Oh shit.
There's simply no way out. Give up, Pat.
Check them out.
How many matches did I miss?
1. I don't even think we're going to even be able to do those clips. Because of the sound.
Who was it? Penta versus...
So it's Penta versus Chad Gable.
Oh, Americano.
No, just Chad Gable.
Oh, it was Chad Gable.
Nice. Round root double.
Again, a well-deserved ovation here tonight in Louisville for Pat McAfee.
Penta
Right, and
won.
he's here walking. He's up.
And
He's here.
I again want to say thank you.
We all thought Pat McAfee wasn't going to make it back. We thought he was going to get written off the TV.
Obviously, for what you
Came
just
in late.
and from what you just saw,
He did.
WWE. Thank you.
Yeah, to have us think that he was going to show up.
Thank you, man. Thank you all so much.
That's what
Thank you.
that was.
Very cool. I wish I had one of those Louisville sluggers that they make around here to help me out. That's what it felt like, kind of hitting me in the chest there. So everything you saw, my family saw, all my friends saw, and the WWE medical saw. And then when they get their hands on me today to see how I was feeling before they let me back out here. And they asked me how I was doing. I said everything's sore. Okay, my back's sore, my shoulder's sore, my knees are sore, my head's sore, my mind's sore. I got bruises on me still, on my collarbone. I'm bruised up. He hit me so hard in the chest that he popped a blood vessel in my damn eye, Cole. Good to beat the hell out of me, but I think I gave him some back. And I obviously have massive respect for everybody that steps foot into that ring. I have a lot of respect for Gunther, even more so now. And I think he has a little bit for us as well, as he showed afterwards. So I appreciated the opportunity. And Gunther's a bad, bad man, Cole. And it was an honor to be there.
Pat, thank you again. And why don't we do what we do?
Hell yeah.
Commentate.
Hell yeah, brother.
The best athletes on the planet today. Including one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Whether you like their attitude or not.
The new day.
New day.
Come on, McNeil. Don't swing at nothing stupid. Let him walk you. Triple J, the Mets tied the game 1-1.
We need these games coming up.
And he walked them. 2 men. He got a man on first and second. 1 out.
Commentary tonight. Because coming up next, the War Raiders take on American Made. This match is presented by Total Wireless.
All right, so as we go back to, we're about to hit a commercial. So, Mundo.
Yeah.
You have anything in the Did You Know chamber?
Oh, you want more? Okay, we got more. Hey, it's your man, Hulk Hogan. Hogan. Hulk Hogan.
What do you do now?
Did y'all see that video? That's where I sent it to y'all with the Warrior. He couldn't get the name right for nothing. But anyway, Hulk Hogan appeared on Fox and Friends this morning to promote, Friday morning. No, this morning, I'm right. To promote his new venture, Real American Freestyle Wrestling. Hogan set extremely high goals for the league, stating, and I quote, "Our goal, brother." No, let me stop. Our goal. No, our goal is not to be competitive with Dana White in the UFC or the WWE, but to be just as big or bigger because this is an underserved market. He touted Coach Izzy Martinez as key to signing top freestyle talent for the league, which launches August 30th. Oh, man. Double play. God damn it. I don't understand.
Focus.
Where is this?
Because it sounds like you're upset at what you just read.
I'm upset at what I just saw, but I'm confused about what I just read because I'm not understanding what the hell.
We're confused at what you just did.
I'm saying I'm confused on what the hell.
If you're telling us the story, you need to finish what I was saying. You need to focus on the story. How are you telling us the news and they go, "Oh snap"? They just struck it out.
Let me talk. You're so quick. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at your Netflix. Don't be mad at me. Let me finish talking.
Because
I was saying,
what happened?
And then you keep going.
Yes.
You want to speak? Speak.
This is the Three Bells Podcast, everybody, with your homie Shane O'Mac, Mundo, Triple J, and LaJuan. Don't forget to press that like button for the algorithm. And if you have not done so yet, press that button so you can subscribe so you won't miss a live, thrilling, high drama episode, especially when Shane O'Mac and Mundo goes at it. We know you love those. So, yeah, thank you in advance from the Three Bells Podcast. And Sylvie, she is here. She's on the chat. So, yeah, don't worry. Mundo, continue, please. Thank you.
No, you speak. You interrupted me for this entire time. I was asking y'all, what is Real American Freestyle Wrestling? I don't understand. How's he comparing it to WWE and UFC? I don't get it.
Oh, God.
Ding. So I guess no one knows the answer. I don't know. Jay LaJuan, you don't know?
Well, in my opinion, I don't know what he's really talking about. Like, we're not trying to compete. Like, how you not trying to compete? Everybody that's trying to make a little wrestling company is eventually trying to make some bread from it or be the top. I don't know what company that's in another business that's the same as another company wants to be better than that company. It's like Coke and Pepsi. One of them wants to be the best out of the other. It's that kind of, it's similar to that. Oh, and look, we got a Saturday night main event match that they're showing that looks real, real good.
Saturday night's main event. Me and you.
I love you too, Mundo.
Good? We're going to do this? Wow. I'm good, but I'm not. I'm having a hard time trusting anybody right now. All right?
Me too.
Fair enough. I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you when you teamed with us at War Games. But I did. And you know what? That worked out pretty well for us. Yeah. Look, man, I'm not stupid. I know. You like to do things your way. You got your goals, you got your ambitions. I'm not that different.
You like to do things
Yeah,
your
I
way,
like
too.
to do things my way. I have my trust me, I have my ambitions. But the truth is, neither of us gonna get anything done. Not with those guys standing in the way. You're not lying. We work together. Saturday night's main event, we take him out.
On NBC, Saturday night's main event. Meanwhile, the
Okay,
War
we have a
Raiders,
tag
an
team of
American-made, the Creed brothers, set to go
Punk and
in
Sin.
tag team action tonight. Perhaps the winner of this
That
match
should be an
could earn
interesting match.
a future tag team title opportunity against our guests on
This is
commentary,
match number
Kofi Kingston
2,
and Xavier
yes?
Woods of the New Day. However, it appears
Yes,
to
it
me
is. This is
that the
match
New
number
Day
2,
has been
War
trying
Raiders
to
versus
duck
American
and trying to
Made.
run away. Here's the cover from the War Raiders.
Is that true?
No, trying to duck them. We beat them at WrestleMania.
Oh, wait a minute. You beat him at WrestleMania by cheating. Let's get that out there.
I think this is
Cheating.
number one contender.
Did you not just try to cheat 48 hours ago?
No, I wasn't
You
cheating.
tried to help your friend win?
He was
You tried
out
to help him
winning.
win?
He was
out
You tried
winning.
to cheat in his match against Gunther?
Good point, Kofi. Good point. Good point, Kofi.
You're a biased commentator. You're a biased interpretator of the match. How dare you, Michael?
We're talking about you guys right now,
That's
please.
disgusting, bro.
Yeah, we always
That's
are.
disgusting.
Well, let's get back to the
Blatantly
action.
hypocritical.
Because the War Raiders, who the New Day are running scared of, are dominating the Creed brothers right now. Here, Eric dumping Ivar on top of a Brutus. And by the way, you guys have been trying to say there's issues between the War Raiders for weeks. They look pretty great together tonight. I saw them hanging out together all day today.
The match isn't over yet. You just have to see.
Tag.
We just noticed things that a lot of people
Blind
don't
tag.
notice. Do you see a little cracks, some cracks in this foundation?
Oh,
That's all
oh my God! There's a crack in the foundation right there.
That's why we want to give them an opportunity. You understand that?
I realize
The New Day, they won the titles from these guys, War Raiders, yes?
The War Raiders, yep, at Mania.
At Mania.
Former NXT
So you
champion.
say
Night
it
one
was easier to beat them than the War
Second
Raiders.
I
match.
didn't say that.
Said we want the best
And it was
competition.
dry.
Look at these guys. Look what they're doing to the War Raiders
So
right
these
now.
same
Friday,
guys,
Thanksgiving turkey.
NXT tag
these
champions.
same guys are going
WWE
after
tag team champions. They've held tag team
American
titles around
Made,
the
and if
world
they
on
win,
every
they could get
continent.
another
So we-
chance
so we want to make sure
to get
we
the
are
titles.
creating opportunities for this younger generation.
Way to look out,
Man,
Way
you
to
see
look
that?
out.
That's all we're trying to do. That's all we're trying to do.
So this isn't because
I
you
mean,
guys
how
don't
many
want to wrestle
tag teams
anybody.
are
It's because you
involved?
want other people to wrestle more to earn their stripes.
Well, from my eyes, it doesn't look like Raw has doesn't have many
Look at
tag
that.
teams.
The
Right.
D1
But
wrestling
what do
ability
I see
coming
all the
in
time? I see American
play
Made,
there.
War
Double
Raiders,
team by the Creed brothers.
That's all these guys
New
need
Day,
a chance, man. That's what we're trying to do is provide them with an opportunity. That's
Judgment Day.
I do have
That's
to
really
admit,
about
like
it
your
that I
outfits.
really,
could
I
never
really
pull
see
it
all
off.
the
You know
time.
you couldn't.
Unbuttoned shirt thing. But
Well, you should never have your shirt unbuttoned, regardless of where you go.
Fresh Air Force is here.
I could
on
give you some more
YouTube,
names.
and then you have
I'd gladly
Tony
help, but
Crocs.
I don't see
What's going
nobody
on?
else
These are Braver Studios.
out of
We
those
know anything
four
about this. I can't even talk sneakers with you because
on
it's so
Raw.
far, but
Looks like a
Those
Bigfoot
aren't
mold.
sneakers, I
Come
don't
on,
think.
man.
I don't
Like
think
a
those
big-
are
Come on,
sneakers.
man.
Bigfoot mold.
Come on,
A foot you can never fill, Michael.
or the Hulk. You being a punter.
Oh,
Hold on, man.
cheap shot.
What are they saying?
We're doing commentary.
Brian,
We're out here just
Hulk
trying to
Hogan
promote
keeps
the
making
match.
the same mistakes all the time.
Julius launching a Brutus. And wait a minute,
Same
nobody
mistake.
there
Oh, look at that.
for Eric to tag.
If his partner was really
Brian
his
Mundo
partner,
is
he
saying,
would have
thanks
the
for the
tag.
news,
Knocked out
Mundo.
the
I
air with
didn't
a
know
cheap
that.
shot.
The foundation
You
of the
guys just
I,
supposed
for
to be
one,
commentators.
love Hulk Hogan.
Uh-oh, look out. Eric
I know
went
he
right into
said
a
some
right hand.
stupid
Because his
ish,
partner was not there for him, so he's now
but who hasn't made
Might have been
mistakes?
distracted by the
He
New Day
didn't
sucks
kill
chance on.
anybody or anyone.
Hey,
More wrestling promos, more people can
Couldn't
feel.
help you. There you go.
I agree.
Hey,
That boy's
if he
strong.
dies, he dies.
Oh
That's what
my
they
God.
say, right?
Ouch.
Okay, Creeds. Okay,
Oh
Creeds.
man, get them, boys. Those are my kids. Those are my kids.
Okay.
Okay, Creed. Okay, Creed.
Ouch. Football says what Hogan said wasn't a mistake. Stepping on someone's shoes can be a mistake if you don't understand the difference.
Right. I totally agree.
Yeah,
Hogan been saying a lot of crazy stuff.
It's because of the fact that he's getting older and everything that he has experienced, because, these guys, they've been through a lot of, physicalities, and they've taken a lot of stuff because of the pain that they were going through. Do you think that now that they're at this age that everything that has happened has affected them now?
I wouldn't say so. I think Hogan is a smart man. I just think sometimes the stuff he says, he just don't give a fuck, in my opinion. He don't give a crap about what anybody else say until it knocks him on his tail, and then, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, or you're taking it out of proportion. So I don't know with Hogan. It's a constant mistake with him with certain things. So I don't know.
So it's basically just him saying what's on his mind, and then the response from the people that hears it will determine if he was serious or he made a mistake and he's apologizing, or he wasn't meant for it to sound like that. I mean, because it seems to me that some of the stuff that he's saying, there's only one way that you can take it, and that's why so many people are upset with him.
I think if I'm Hogan,
Right.
I'm going to say certain things, just stand on it.
The thing with him is that he apologizes too much after he's in the wrong. And maybe you're right, Shane. It's just the fact that, look, he's getting older. His decisions and his mind takes on things from back then are still the same now. The man has not changed a bit attitude-wise. Now it's just, now when he says stuff, even as I would say, it's just the effort right now. Fuck it. Say what you got to say. Let people criticize you. Say what they got to, let us talk about it. And hey, I'll apologize tomorrow about it to you. Do you think I really mean it? No.
Right.
Because I'm going to still say the same shit.
Just like you do. Just like you do, especially when you go on your rant. You just go freestyle and then we go, hey. I mean, Mundo, do you understand what I'm asking here? Because it seems to me that that's what older people do in general. Like, the older they get, the more uncensored.
Yeah, I mean, they grew up in a different time. They don't adapt. But I was actually just trying to understand exactly what he's selling. And I did my research, and it says freestyle wrestling is a competitive sport where two athletes grapple to gain control and gain points through takedowns, reversals, and other techniques. Unlike Greco-Roman wrestling, freestyle allows the use of legs and other body parts to execute holds and attacks. The goal is to either pin the opponent's shoulders to the mat for a short duration or accumulate more points through various maneuvers. So it's like a more pro version of amateur wrestling, in a sense, is what I'm getting. So I don't understand how he can compare it to the other two.
It sounds like a mix of college and Olympic style wrestling, where you're getting rewarded points.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
for every
getting with it
takedown.
right? And it's being televised. That's why too, because you don't see a lot of that, amateur college wrestling like that on TV. So
right.
It sounds like this is probably going to be televised. And
because and then recently we seen on Netflix they had that movie about that guy with the amputee that was a wrestler, and he wound up beating the number one guy in the country.
It's actually basically like American made style. Because the pictures that I'm seeing, like, they are dressed like that with the overalls and the knee pads and all that. Excuse me.
Okay, so it's more for sport wrestling rather than entertainment.
It's not this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything that's on TV is entertaining. So
yeah,
sure.
Well, it's an audience for everything.
Well, it's entertaining, but I'll say less dramatic.
It's more wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's more about the physical wrestling Mundo rather than storylines.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I don't even understand why he compared it. Different lane.
The best.
Well, maybe that's his selling point because of the fact that he's from the world that he's trying to compare his world to, so that we can tune in.
Like, again, we don't suck.
Yeah.
We're literally the champions. Tags.
And basically, that's a sport that doesn't have too much eyes on it.
No way.
So,
wow, he picked him up with ease.
The strength of this young tag team wrestler. They want it, man.
Back hurt after that one.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Right.
I'd probably be a lot easier than Eric and I.
yeah, has there been an update on Drew McIntyre yet?
Oh man. Ooh.
Damn.
That's it. Game time.
Two.
No.
Oh. Nice knee to the face.
Good night.
Knee to the jaw.
Yeah, ain't too many people who could do that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Xavier Woods going to get himself in trouble. Kobe, you might want to go help your partner.
I thought you guys were doing commentary.
Really would.
Xavier Woods.
Wait a minute, Ivar going up top. Look at Kingston. Kobe
Oh,
Kingston
look at
off
Kobe.
headsets. Blasting Ivar. From behind. Kobe Kingston off a distraction from Xavier Woods.
Referee didn't see that.
No way. He can. No way. How the hell?
Brutus ball.
Julius holding up
Look
Ivar.
at this shit. Oh, cover. 1, 2, 3. How the hell did he keep him over the shoulders like that? Insane.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I said at the top of this thing, Pat, the New Day obviously dodging.
Some strong dudes.
Yeah, I don't understand how he did that. And he wasn't even shaking or nothing.
But what's the whole point of helping them when they want to try to take the title from you?
Well, the bigger feud is between them and the people they stole the titles from in the first place.
Right.
Real messed up if they take the titles from them.
That, and they're looking at like what we've been seeing from a lot of veteran wrestlers in the ring, where they're trying to expose the new talent and try to bring them more up. And the Creed brothers are a tag team where they need the exposure. We need to see more of them and what they can do when their backs are against the wall. So this is good.
And they probably feel like they can beat them straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And, versus trying to beat the War Raiders.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, they might have fought them on NXT when they were when the New Day was tag champs there too.
And one.
They probably feel like they got one up on us out there tonight. They probably feel like they got us backed against the wall.
That was their whole promo.
They might even feel like they're winning this battle. And maybe they feel like I've underestimated them.
Line.
They have no idea what I am capable of. Braun, I got one more thing I'd like you to do tonight before you take off.
They look like a Twix, man. Making me hungry.
And have some fun.
Okay, he's going to do something.
Short of it, you're going to hear it later on the show. But
Meanwhile.
He's the world
Might be
heavyweight
fake
champion.
Jay.
Jey Uso saw him earlier tonight coming to the aid of Sami Zayn and CM Punk. The champ's on his way out here tonight.
Oh, look. Finn's talking to Roxanne in the back.
Again.
Meanwhile, ladies and It's the 9 o'clock hour here on the Three Bells Podcast. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AK himself. And I'm here with my guys, LeBron, Triple J, and our host, Shane O'Mac, and you.
Yay.
Yay. Thank you so much for covering for me, guys. Appreciate you. Jay, someone is asking, what's the Knicks score?
Well, the Celtics are up 72-58 with 9 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Good Lord.
What's so funny, man? Why are you laughing, bro?
Because I remember what I said last week, and then I remember hearing all the stuff that Knicks fans, not just you, because after every game last week that they won, I kept getting text messages from my uncles, my cousins, my brother. So I'm sitting here enjoying this because, again, as always, Knicks fans jump way too far ahead and don't even realize that their team has a massive issue. And now they're being exposed.
I knew they was going to get exposed like this.
You did? You told me that it was more of a Knicks. What was it? I said it was I said that it was more of a problem for the Knicks.
It is.
You said it was Boston.
Of course I'm gonna say Boston. I'm a Knicks fan. Of course I'm gonna say Boston. But
so you wasn't keeping it a buck.
But I don't see the New York Knicks winning this series. I didn't even see them winning 2 games. I had got them winning 1 game. I was shocked to see them see 2. Boston just has a way better overall team than the New York Knicks.
I bet you he'll say different if the Knicks wind up winning the series.
I mean, if they win, though, I'll be happy.
Different mindset.
Happy. But even if they still win, though, bro,
he's going to be like, I told you so.
Boston is still a better team overall, even if the Knicks win.
This wasn't what I was feeling the other day when you had the hat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm a fan. I'm a cheer for them, but I'm not delusional as some Knicks fans are. Oh, we're going to sweep. I heard some people say 4-0, 4-0. Knicks in 4. Knicks in 4.
No way.
What? Shut up. No, we're not sweeping Boston.
Yo, the Pirates took the lead on the Mets 2-1. Damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah, not sweeping. Knicks.
Yeah, the Yankee game don't start till 9:40 against Seattle, so the Tigers are up 14-1 on the Red Sox. Damn.
I don't
Phillies Cardinals got the Cardinals up 3-2 the bottom of the 9th. Braves up 3-1 on the Nationals in the 8th. Cubs up 3-0 on the Marlins. Rockies 1-0 top 5 against the Rangers. Royals up 7-0 against the Astros in the 3rd. Oh, that's gonna be a blowout.
Finally.
Got the Guardians up. Guardians beat the Brewers 5-0. And the other games taking place at 9:40 besides the Yankees Mariners are Angels, Padres, Diamondbacks, Giants. And for those of you who are hockey fans, we got game 4 of the NHL playoffs where the Hurricanes are up 2-1 in the series and they're winning 2-0 in the 3rd period. And at 9:30, we got game 4 with the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah. Adam Silver, F you.
It was so confusing because I definitely seen Theory and Grayson Waller pop up on my TV and then they just disappeared.
Oh, that's the one without the ads.
This is without the ads. Yeah.
They've been doing that every week. They tease us with that.
Without the ads.
Because recently they did it with Ludwig. Then last week was Theory. Maybe this week was what Theory again. Because they're usually at the Oakland position talking with Kathy Kelly or the other chick.
Oh, so Jay got his lights out.
Yes, he did right after the show on Netflix, which didn't air. Nobody was able to damn see unless he was in the arena.
Right, they shared it on their X afterwards.
That was
they shared. Damn. But I would like to share something with you guys, or for that one person that does not know. So remember on Friday when John Cena got snuffed by a guy that we thought was Randy Orton, and it turned out not to be Randy Orton. Well, if you look at the tattoos of the guy that's laying on the ground, it matches
yeah.
the guy that we said, Sean Spears. See that?
Mm.
So, yeah, Jay mentioned it. So, yeah, it actually was Mr. Spears. Mm-hmm. As Jay Uso is doing this little yeet party.
He's going backwards by going up instead of down. Okay.
Oh, boy, yeah. we know how that's going to...
That man's standing there like, okay, it's a little too close to me, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't knock my beer over.
Ron loves Jey Uso. Let's go, Ron.
So let me share this quick fast. So remember from Saturday when Jacob won, and then he was looking at this guy, Jeff Cobb, so weird. Apparently, these guys, they have quite a bit of history together.
Oh.
Let's see. We date him back to 2016, everybody, at APW. We have both competed in a battle royal, and Cobb's won. Cobb won. And then on February 17th, 2017, at a APW, Fatu and Cobbs teamed up and defeated the Black Armada. And then March 25th, Cobbs competed in a 4-way elimination match for a shot at the Universal Heavyweight Championship, defeating Fatu. And then October 6th, at PCW Ultra, Fatu defeated Cobb. And then at King of Indies in 2018, Fatu defeated Cobb. Then there was an MLW cage match with Fatu and Cobb also facing off in a Major League Wrestling in a War Chamber match where Cobb team was victorious. So apparently the last time they saw each other, Cobbs beat him. So with all of that history, here comes Cobbs coming in to help him out. So now we have to look and see like what is in Jacob's mind now with basically his enemy helping him to retain his title.
Right.
Even though in my opinion, I don't think Jacob needed anyone's help. He could have handled that. He could have won it himself. But what do you guys think that this guy here, who got quite an interesting reception, by the way, he's here in WWE TV, and the first thing he does is basically help out his enemy.
Well, everybody was saying once they saw him and they saw the face, a lot of Baby Rhino, Timu Rhino people were saying out there in the streets about it on X. And then the fact that, they know his style of wrestling is legit also. But he really played it off to the public like he was really retiring. And he really was signed to WWE the entire time. Also, WWE already filed a trademark for the name JC Mateo, which means Cobb is switching his name more than likely, with the JC just being like that and the Mateo behind it. Because they don't, he's not really part of the blood as far as with the group. He's not a bloodline, family relative. He's just a friend.
In my opinion, I think it's just highly disrespectful to call someone Timo, Rhino, and all that. Listen, guys, get a chance. Get this guy a chance. Go try to look at some of his old tapes of him doing what he did with the other companies. It's all over the internet. I got a chance to look at some of his stuff. He's a phenomenal wrestler. He's done moves that I ain't never seen before for his size. So, being the fact that these two guys already got history in the indies already, and they're bringing it now to the big crowd WWE. Listen, man, I'm going to be blown away, and I'm pretty sure everybody from the Three Bells podcast, everybody in the chat is going to be blown away once we get a chance to see these guys wrestle. But the Timo stuff, listen, don't be disrespectful to him. Give this man a chance to prove himself, and that's all I got to say.
So let me get some.
Thank you, Juan. I will do that.
Hey, Logan Paul. You're talking out the side of your neck, Goose. Saying I'm not championship material. Say I got a glass jaw. He keep on ducking me, keep on sneaking me. But look though, at Saturday night main event, it's me and you, Oos. Yeah. Face to face. All right? Face to face. Two-time world shocker, the arena shaker. I promise you this, after that Saturday night, I still will be your world.
Finally. I was just saying in my head, how come Gunther never won after his title again? Nice.
You think we're gonna have this again, and maybe this time he'll take his title back?
Champion, the man that Jey Uso beat back
Not before Saturday Night Main Event,
the man who
unfortunately.
Right.
put Pat McAfee through a war this past Saturday night.
So basically, in order for Gunther to get this title back from Jey, Jey has to beat Logan.
This man's aura is
So if that's the case, we already know who.
You stand within a few feet of him, you can sense.
So we're looking at Money in the Bank. Jey versus Gunther rematch.
Triple J.
Yo.
Look in the chat, this football is shooting his shot at your sister.
Punisher.
He says, Triple J, I need your help. I'm going to seduce Sylvie with my cooking. I'm thinking spaghetti dinner with garlic bread. Question, red or white wine?
See, what I'm going to say with that is, I'll Homer Simpson your ass.
Ryan says, I don't know about Sylvie football, but I'm coming over right now.
Oh my God, these guys.
They love them some Sylvie.
Oh
You gotta have to get through the big bro first.
Yo, Sylvie, where you at?
The unimaginable came
Guys,
true.
just push Jey to the side. He'll fall. He'll be good.
Nope.
I think it's not that hard.
I'm coming with Scooby J.
Oh yeah, he's a problem.
Throw the dog some food and she'll be fine.
Nope, she's not one of those dogs.
Yes, she is.
Not
I'll
one of
surprise you
those.
that day.
Nope.
You mean a moment where I made you
Tap out. That unbelievable moment. We had tapped out.
So fake.
Ugh.
Seems like I'm gonna have to have the Al Bundy treatment on these guys, banging their heads out the door on the door.
Why would they be in your house for you to do that?
Because that's the way it would happen on Married with Children. They just walk by Buck.
But Sylvie don't live in the house, so why would they even be there?
They don't know that. Why are you telling them? Why are you telling them? Why are you giving them the options, bro? Come on.
Because they watch our lives. You're not in the same place, obviously.
They don't know that. I could be upstairs.
Natural to you.
On the first floor.
Exactly.
Right. Upstairs on the first floor.
She's in the basement.
Upstairs on the first floor.
She's in the basement.
And since you like to run your mouth a lot, I'm actually quite surprised that you haven't spread the news yet. So let that pleasure be mine.
Yeah,
Because
right,
as
Brian.
Adam Pierce told you before you walked down here, the winner
Brian.
out
not
of
reading
you
that.
and Logan will have the honor to hand over the World Heavyweight
Guys, not us going too far with that. No. Y'all going too far.
Right.
Gunther.
Gunther's talking, y'all. And thank you, Brian, for doing
month
that.
from now,
Brian erased it. Thank you.
June 9th
Thank
in
you,
Phoenix,
B.
Arizona,
We're not talking
will
about
challenge the winner
salt and pepper shakers on here.
for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Onion, pepper.
I'm hungry.
You want egg roll?
And Jay, I really do hope it's you.
Okay.
Because I would love nothing more than to shut you and all those people up for good. I would love nothing more.
Money in the Bank
to get
rematch.
in with you again, outclass you, and remind you where your place is.
Oh, so he's acting like he didn't know us.
Hold
Hmm.
Remind me of my place. My place?
Right.
I'm in my place. This is my place.
Yeah.
I run this place.
Yeah.
With this on my arm.
Yeah.
I'ma handle the YouTuber.
Yeah.
And then me and the ring general, we gonna run it back. And I'ma walk in this match the same way I walked out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champion. 4 letters, 1 word.
Yee.
Wow, they literally throwing the mic on the mat now. It used to be a toss-up
Get ahead of ourselves.
in a drop.
Because Uso has to go through Logan Paul a week from Saturday. That's Saturday night's main
You see how he
event.
threw that mic down like
Because the winner
that?
of that match will face the ring general Gunther 4 weeks from tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so we do have Jay and Logan Lewan for main event.
Here we go. Well, that's the main. Well, I don't know if there's actually the main event.
Well, no,
we look
it'll
like.
probably be Cena and.
What I was
Don't
the
even
question
know
I
if it's
asked.
the main event.
The question I asked you on Friday, Shane, when we saw R-Truth, and I said, "Yo, this is R-Truth get a title shot along John Cena's reign, and he's gonna get one."
We don't know yet. We just saw 3.
After what he did to him on Saturday at the press conference,
We just saw 3 potential main events. We saw Jey Uso and Gunther. We got a tag team match between CM Punk and Sammy versus Braun and Seth at Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Main Event. And what y'all just said.
well, as you know, as we always know about Saturday Night Main Event, is a glorified house show, so we got to get the best of the best matches, and I feel Cena's making one last run with everything, literally. So Saturday Night Main Event being one of those because he hasn't participated in that.
But his last match is on Saturday night's main event.
He's gonna, this is gonna be his first, and then the next one that he does in December will be the last one.
Okay.
Just 2, I would say he would do, just to be like, yeah, I did it.
Which proves my point again that main event Jey Uso is not main event. Just the name.
Right. Which is
Thank you, Roman.
weird. That's
right.
That's weird, but I guess if you're coming from where he came from, then he's saying he's main event rather than a tag teamer. That's the only thing that I can think of. He's main eventing these Jeep parties. He's main eventing selling merch. Case in point, two out of the 4 here has his shirts. That's what I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. How he got that title main event Jey Uso.
We're talking about the Yee shirts.
As they are doing a Sabu tribute.
Sabu.
He's a main event Jey Uso for Slim Jim.
Shout out to
Al,
condolences
Al,
to
just to
Sabu.
keep you posted. Al, I'm gonna keep you posted. The Knicks are down 4.
I know, I'm watching.
Okay.
But I'm watching it on CBS, so you're a little
Oh, you're down 2 now.
down 2. Let's go.
How many more minutes you got?
There's 2 minutes 34 seconds in the third. Yeah, my neighbor's about to lose his mind any second. Yeah, you're about to hear it any second. Now.
Earthquake.
The eruption.
All right, so as we, I want to ask this question. So I'm gonna show it now, and I'm going to ask it later. That way, you guys can think about it. So we have all of our current champions right now, right? So the question is, who is your favorite current champion? Okay, you got Cena. Yeah, Cena. You got Uso. You got Tiffy Time, you got Io Sky, you got Jacob, you got Dirty Dom, you got Triple J, and you have Zelina. So, who is your favorite? And I'll even say favorite man and woman. Let's keep it cool because it's 4 and 4. All right, so we're gonna ask the question later. Pick your two.
Already got my answer.
Me too.
Well, we know Jay. So Luan, you know what? Hit it. We have time.
My favorite champion is me because I'm the Tri-State Mania champion, and I love being on the Three Bells podcast. So yes, who is your favorite champion? IML is your favorite champion, which is me. Shout out to Tri-State Mania and Three Bells podcast. Yeet.
That was very loud.
That was.
I had to take my headphones off for that one.
Yeah, that was very loud, and it defeated the purpose of the entire game. Thank you.
Oh wow.
Triple J.
Well, for the guys, I'm going Dirty Dom because we've seen his rise years ago. Start, and he only had maybe one move. Now this guy has multiple moves. He's good talking backstage with the fellas. He's the ladies' man. And I would say, as far as my females, I'm going Miss Lyra Valkyria because she's 6-0 defending this title, and it doesn't look like she has defended it that many times. But the company's making her one of the quickest risers in there as far as with everything. She's slowly but surely cooking and doing what she got to do to make the title that she has relevant and not something that's making her a lenient champion. And shout out to her because we share the same birthday.
Thank you, Mr. Valkyria, for your answer. Mundo, do you have an answer?
Jesus, going after these two. My God, the long-winded.
I mean,
twins.
can you hear me? Can you?
Yeah.
Did you hear me after Lamar taking your hearing?
My God, but yeah.
Mundo's been mad all day today. I don't know
I'm
what's
not
going on.
mad. I'm just saying y'all have been long-winded. I didn't even
We
answer
sure
the last
have.
question.
Meanwhile, we have an interview in the back,
breakout
thanks
year
to
for
y'all.
You had wins over the likes of
We'll go back to that
Sheamus,
question.
Braun Breaker. I mean, you were a top contender for the Intercontinental Championship, but we're almost halfway through 2025, and it feels like we haven't seen you in competition all that much. So I guess my question, Ludwig, maybe another time.
Oh no!
Exactly what I said earlier. He's coming after Jay. Mm-hmm.
Make sure he doesn't come. Get him back.
Such a weak champion. Everybody's coming after him.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Jay, we need Matt
You see him? He said, "Oh, okay." He turned his like, "No, I'm good."
Well, obviously, that is what Seth Rollins.
Oh, that's funny. That's
He
funny.
turned and said, "No, I'm good." It registered in his head.
That's a damn shame.
After a second.
Like that.
Yeah, that is a shame. All right, so Mundo, you have an answer to the question: who is your favorite current champion? Minute.
Yeah, it was something else you asked earlier that I didn't get a chance to answer, but now I can't remember. But yeah, I'll go with Jacob and Cena for the men's, and I'll go with Io for the women's. I'm bugging. I'm supposed to pick one each. My bad.
All right.
Yeah. All right. I'll go with Cena for the men's and Io for the women's. Yeah.
I almost.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Tiffy and Lyra, they're losing me. Zelina just got her title, and then honestly, I would have picked every guy up there except for Jay if I had the option. I'm just saying.
I agree. I agree with you on that. But for the men, Jacob all the way, followed very closely by Dom. I want to say Lyra as a whole, but I can't do that. So therefore, I'm saying Io Sky. In the ring, Lyra could beat all three of these girls, in my opinion. But as a whole, I'm going with Io Sky.
Right. Even Io has more personality than Lyra. Mm-hmm. and she's still learning it.
Wow.
Football says he's going with Io Sky and Dirty Dom. Brian says he's going with Jacob and Zelina. However, he missed Chelsea as champion. I do too. I do
didn't
too.
pick a woman either, but I'm gonna go with Io Sky as well.
Oh, now you have a separate champion from yourself?
I mean, I didn't pick a woman, so I had to pick a woman. Picking Io.
That was the question from Jump, and you said, nope, it's all about me.
Yo.
Yeah, yo.
He said, yo.
Jacob Fatu says Christopher.
Brian, it's funny. He says, blah, blah, blah. That's why Jay loves this nobody. A long-winded answer, he said, for Lyra.
Mm-hmm. Io Sky says Chris. Jacob Fatu and Io Sky says Chris.
Chris, what's up?
Okay, so wait. So just to confirm, Lawan, who's your man and woman? Well, you're the man, and the woman is who?
My man. If I'm really gonna pick, John Cena's the man, and then I'm gonna pick Io Sky. My man and my woman
thing as me.
Champions.
Yeah.
Oh, same as your tag partner. Oh, how adorable. Okay.
Copycat.
Mm-hmm. As we're about to go into match number. Is it 3?
Yes, sir. Yep.
AJ Styles versus Finn Balor.
But what if one of them's a champ and everybody else isn't?
Well, Balor, the former Universal Champion, against the two-time former WWE Champion and AJ Styles.
Brian says, Mundo, saying Lyra almost lost you would imply that she had you at one point or another. We both know in time we won't even remember her, but Jay won't forget the time he shared a B-Day with a jobber. Well, I always said that I like her in the ring. It's just outside the ring. I just don't. She's not connecting with me. She hasn't from NXT and not even now. But mostly that was mainly towards Tiffany Stratton. I was a big fan of hers, but she's losing me now because everything just seems sloppy.
Great wrestling here out of AJ Styles and Finn Balor.
It's a disconnect.
AJ take down a Balor now.
It's almost as if she's in her head now because she's in a higher level than before when we actually liked her.
Yeah, I think that Charlotte feud really did her injustice versus actually putting her on another level. I don't think it was actually good. I never saw the reason why people wanted to see it in the first place.
They should have gave that match at least a year to actually happen instead of rushing it. You know, it was something that me and Shane also saw with Charlotte, that, you know, once she's back, the push is wild. It's crazy. Now she needs to take a step back and hear what everybody else is saying. Start from the back before you can get to the top again.
That was fast. What the hell?
All right, so they're doing 3 minutes. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. The Knicks is 88, Boston 85, says Chris. Wow, they're leading. And there goes Lawan. Lawan is back on the wagon. 80, 88, 85, Lawan.
I'm back on the wagon.
He's getting the horse ready to saddle it up and yeehaw.
I'll be again. That's my team. I'll be happy if they win, but on paper they're not better than Boston.
Well, we're going to all hop on this wagon, which is going to take us to a commercial break. We're going to be right back with more Three Bells Podcast Monday Night Raw episode right after this. Triple J, Mundo, Lawan, and Shane O'Mac. We'll be right back in 3 right now.
You guys looking for a podcast? Well, this ain't no ordinary podcast. This is the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac.
Here we go.
Coming to you live each and every Monday night from Monday Night Raw, Tuesdays with NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown, featuring WWE PLEs, news and more. Tune in live on YouTube and follow our socials.
Better follow me.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Good, everybody. It's your boy Mundo, aka Mr. AKA himself, aka the CEO. I got my shirt, the Three Bells Podcast shirt. You got yours?
Hey everyone, what's good? This your girl Sylvie, letting you know I got my Three Bells Podcast t-shirt. Did you get yours? Let's go!
Yeah, good evening everybody. It's your boy Main Event Triple J. Look what I'm wearing. Three Bells Podcast merch. What do y'all think? Catching the side. Looking quite crispy. We sure every wrestling fan will love something like this. Yeet.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy IML from Tri-State Mania and your Tri-State Mania champion. Just want to say he finally got his Three Bells Podcast shirt. It doesn't feel tight. It's comfortable. Anybody could wear it. They got them in different colors too coming soon, y'all. So get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. You can wear your Three Bells Podcast while brushing your teeth. You can listen to your Three Bells Podcast, listening to music. Tripping. Get your Three Bells Podcast shirt. I got mine. Better get yours. It's available right now. Hit us up.
You're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick this sorry ass out on the street. What you got? You used to think you owned the street. We're back to back.
This is former WWE superstar and quite arguably the greatest European champ of all time, D'Lo Brown here. And let me give a quick shout out to the Three Bells Podcast with Triple J, Mundo, Shane, O'Mac, Sylvie, and Lejeune from Tri-State Mania. Listen, they host YouTube parties, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, whatever you want. Make sure you give them a look, a listen, and a follow. Now, if I were to give these fine individuals some advice, the one thing I would say to you is always be authentic with your viewers. Never talk down to them, and give them and show them respect that you want them to give you. And if you follow those rules, you'll be the most successful podcast out there. Now, with that being said, until next time, you better recognize.
What you gonna do?
Welcome back, everybody, to the Three Bells Podcast. Mundo, Triple J, and yeah, he's hiding up the table there. LaJuan and Shane O'Mac, as we have our Monday Night Raw live reaction show. Currently, we are watching match number 3, AJ Styles versus Finn Balor.
AKA official tonight, Sean Bennett.
Let's go.
Did you say AKA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, but I'm talking to myself. I'm looking back the next guy at the same time.
Balor slowing the pace down. Body shots to Styles.
Methodical shots here to AJ.
Anyway, everybody, we would really appreciate it if you were to press that like button for the algorithm. And if you have not done so yet, press that subscribe button so you won't miss our next live, which will be tomorrow.
Right.
With our NXT, that guy over there, Mundo.
Point of the elbow.
Like Triple J is going. Okay. Well, Triple J, if you can hear me, the Mets are up 3-2 on the Pirates, bottom of the 8th.
AJ Styles going through.
Yeah, mocking Styles. And
Mark Vientos is up. It's back.
Oh, a knee, or an elbow to the knee.
Louisville
As we got Finn Balor versus AJ Styles. Nice hip toss.
And a clothesline, and here comes Styles.
These are also 2 Bullet Club members.
Former leaders, right? In their own right.
AJ Styles catching a second win.
That raw red is
Balor
working
now up
on you.
Styles'
AJ
shoulders.
Styles.
That color is dope.
Styles there,
Ooh.
dropping Balor on the back
What
of his
a
head.
neck breaker.
Hook to the
Cover,
leg, and a
two.
kick out by Finn.
Yup, that damn Carlito out there.
Bursts out of AJ Styles.
He has an apple.
Matches. JD
And
McDonough and
JD.
Carlito watch along.
Welcome back, JD.
Right. Will they play a factor into this match? Where's Dominic
AJ
at?
Styles says, I'll help.
Well, now, once
Yeah,
again,
there we go,
when this was gonna
JD.
happen. JD McDonough up on the apron, causing the first distraction of this matchup.
You know, AJ is in his best shape that I've seen.
AJ back to his
Yeah.
attention.
And it's hard to
Balor rolls
believe
him
that
up,
he's
though.
going to retire
Maybe
soon.
playing possum
Two.
to take advantage, but a kick out.
Good kick out.
And now Balor says it's over. Oh, Styles, though, able to slip underneath and deliver the kick.
Great film study from AJ Styles.
Now AJ the strikes, the kicks by Styles. Bill!
Ooh, wow. Clothesline from both competitors. Who's going to get up first? Who's going to take advantage?
What?
Another commercial.
As the match continues. That's what we get for taking commercial with them, right? We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's funny.
They say, as soon as you come back, we're taking a commercial. And you know, while we was in commercial, I was sitting here and I noticed that the Morgan & Morgan new commercial has WWE clips in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which is, I guess because they paid for. Yeah, I guess I would do the same thing if we had our names in the middle of a PLE ring.
Right.
So dope. Ooh, I would love that.
They got enough money for that.
Right.
Nothing's going to cost more than $50.
Who's fan?
Okay. Y'all better hit them hospitals, get some of them cases quick, fast to pay for that. Pay for the match.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of paying, what do we look like for the Knicks and Celtics? What's going on?
The Knicks and Celtics are currently going at it, and the Knicks are currently up, right, LeWarn?
Well, it's a commercial on my end, so I can't see nothing right now.
92-89 with 10 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
Jason Tatum. Yeah, Jason Tatum and Jason Tatum and Jalen Brunson both have 31 points, with Tatum having 7 rebounds, 4 steals, and Brunson with 8 assists. This is a close game. Will the Knicks go up 3-1 in the series, or will the Celtics leave New York with a 2-2 series going back to Boston?
Get all the momentum back. Good steal.
So with these type of series, it's usually two home and 2 away, right? And depending on who has the home court advantage, it would be their home first and then away and then back home.
Yep.
So
who has that? Is that Boston that has that?
Boston has
They had it. Yeah, they had it.
It's
It's formatted that way, but since they're down 2-1 right now, it may come back to the Garden, or it might be ended at their Garden, depending. See how they do it.
But as a businessman, I would want for this to go a full 7. We will
Of
all
course,
make
because
more
if
money.
not,
I don't
because if not, then your building gets shut down for the rest of the year until next
Right.
basketball season.
I don't want no game 7.
We got these two at the top rope with a superplex.
I think the 7 would be cool, but then again, the 7 would be a Boston, right?
Back of the neck
Correct.
of Balor.
This has been an all-out war.
That won't be good for Knicks fans if they're out there.
Superplex being added to it is just
Because there was an incident.
AJ Styles.
The last time they was at Boston, there were several Knicks fans that got into altercations.
Yeah, they got beat up.
Yeah.
But it be us a lot. I be looking at it on the internet. A lot of Knicks fans just be wilding for no reason. Man. Like,
And now Balor
No,
and
there's no
Styles
sense to
exchanging blows back to their feet. AJ with a right
Well, Brian
gut
has it,
punch
did
by
you know?
Balor. Another right hand by Styles.
He says Becky Lynch already filmed her parts for her role in Star Trek Academy show. Liv Morgan also has been casted by Sony to portray Black Cat in Spider-Man 4. Is that where she currently is now?
That's dope.
Ooh, I could see her doing that.
I could definitely see her doing that. I didn't know you was a Marvel fan like that, Shane. Find out.
No, I mean seeing Liv as a cat.
Yeah, and the way she dressed, dressed very seductive.
Oh, Jay's back. Hey, Jack. Hey, Jay. Welcome back from commercial break.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, guys.
You saw him just say.
I'm back.
Like you're doing a Harlem Shake there,
Oh,
Jay.
excuse me. I mean, you're like, I'm back. I mean, you don't have to. Yeesh.
Scooby J? Was it Scooby J fault?
No. No, as you can hear in my background.
Under the table.
Oh, another party outside.
No. My neighbors listening to the Knicks game.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
So I can hear it.
nice.
Nice.
Buys himself a little bit of time to regroup here.
Gives himself
Who wins this match? And what will it take for Finn Balor to finally win singles championship gold again? Like this dude, this has
also
been one long story for him. Like one long story of just sadness.
Finn targeting Styles.
And this is a match of Bullet Club members at that.
We said that already.
Yeah.
Sling blade.
Man, talk about evenly matched.
Absolutely.
And Ballard drops
Oh
Styles in the corner.
man.
AJ Styles is right where Finn wants him to be.
Uh-oh.
Big Tatum fire.
In the drop zone. Ballard to the top. Nobody home. Styles
No.
is out of harm's way. And again, the bad leg
He didn't roll out.
that Styles worked the
Right.
calf
Got the
pressure
bad
on
leg.
gives out for Ballard.
And again, he's going back to it.
AJ Styles enough time. Now he's back to the same calf
Jay,
crusher.
will
Styles
Finn
right back to
Balor
the same
ever win
submission move,
another
center of the
singles
ring.
championship
More
on the
damage
main
being done to
roster?
the leg. Ballard
Oh.
I don't know. It's not looking good for him.
Like he's like to me one of the hardest working Styles.
Oh,
man. Cover. 1, 2. Oh.
That was dope.
Ouch.
Hit the Styles clash, but I don't think he got quite all of it here, Pat.
I mean,
How
which
much
title?
more can he? How much more can he get of that? Shit.
Which title would we like to see him go for?
But Balor able
Honestly, at this
to kick
point,
out of
the
the
World
Styles
Heavyweight
clash
Championship,
by
since it's
AJ.
only Jey Uso holding it, anybody can go for that
Anybody
title.
go for that
The
one.
WWE
Yeah.
fans showing
And
their
it'd be believable.
appreciation for
Right.
these two great athletes here tonight.
No shade.
No shade, just facts.
Those chants have been
Yeah.
said to these two men around.
And he's gonna do it again.
Oh no, this bad
It's
apple
working.
Carlito.
Here we go.
Styles is going for the traditional Styles clash.
Hey,
Carlito had the referee
ooh,
distracted.
stupid soccer
AJ
mom's
makes
haircut.
McDonough pay. And now Styles out on the apron. Balor trying to
Ooh.
take advantage. And Styles with that sliding knee.
He's fighting too many people.
Handles Judgment Day. Can he finish Finn?
Styles again for the
Phenomenal.
forearm caught by
No.
Balor. And Balor now.
Oh.
Oh, and he crashed.
Oh, the curtain call. The curtain call. 2. Oh.
That was dope.
That was cool.
dope.
When was the last time we seen somebody do that?
Long
Shout
time.
outs to Goldust.
Yeah, he kicked out. Uh-oh, somebody coming.
He's coming.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Of course, Penta.
He got beat with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Zero by Zero bicepsio.
His muscles work now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Ah, good night, Carlito.
Just put some icy hot in there, you good.
Oh.
Watching all that
Here we go.
action transpire.
Phenomenal forearm. He got it. The cover.
Good night,
2,
Samantha.
3. Samantha.
Hey, Jay.
Wow. This version of the new day of the Judgment Day, they lose a lot.
That's what I was saying the other night.
I don't want to say they lose a lot. I would say
They
Finn
lose
Balor
often?
loses a lot.
This is
They
what I
all
say.
do.
This version of Judgment Day is like these four guys are like the Radicals. I'm telling you, the same style.
Dominic just won the title.
Like Eddie Guerrero carried the Radicals more than Chris Benoit.
And everybody else has been losing.
Liv
Yeah.
Morgan and Raquel, they still champions.
after they lost the titles and they got them back.
Less than 24 hours.
A loss is a loss.
But again, I think they only lost so that Becky could have her moment at a Mania stage. If it wasn't for Mania, they would not have lost those titles. It's all about having that moment in Mania.
Especially when you're Becky Lynch.
That's what it's all about. Every place else, everywhere else, it doesn't matter. Because everything leads to Mania. I'm sure, and even include the situations that's happening right now. What is it, 2-3 weeks after Mania 41? We're already talking about what could possibly happen in 42. That's how big it is. So, yeah. That's how big it is.
Hope this girl didn't break her nose. She was holding her face during
Why
that.
not? If she broke her nose, then she would have to forfeit the title.
She was just wearing a mask like Rhea Ripley did.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is there any word
Ripley
on...
was gone for a minute, though. Oh, look, Becky.
Oh, look, Becky. Is she going to speak?
Making her way to the ring, walking slow, looking mad.
Yeah, she's
Crossing on the New Day.
Hey, who's that in the background?
Yeah.
That was Cross?
Yeah.
That was Cross and New Day.
Giving him his shirt.
Giving him shirts, huh? Ah, Mr. Cross. All right, so Jay has sports, Mundo tells stories, and LaJuan.
Yes, sir.
Well, not stories, but, the news and, current events of the culture. Just like LaJuan. LaJuan, you're attached to the culture, right? What's going on?
Yes. So, according to, the WWE news all over the world with WWE and all that, Damian Priest will have a street name after him this Saturday in the Bronx, New York.
Cool.
Saturday, Damian Priest will be inducted into the Bronx Walk of Fame, and his name will be on a street sign in the Bronx. So, congratulations, Damian Priest. That's big for him, knowing that he's from the Bronx, city boy. I think anybody that gets a street name after them is big for them as well. So, hey, shout out to you, Damian Priest. That's a good look for you. And hopefully with this change for him, it'll bring him more opportunities to probably become a champion sooner or later again. But that's big for him. Anybody that's a WWE star to get their own street name.
Do you know what street it's on?
No, but don't know what street it is. This guy, all this information right here. Welcome to the Bronx. It's telling you that's really about it.
The Bronx has a Walk of Fame. Where is that at? Is that
No
safe?
idea.
Like, are you walking up some
Brooklyn
steps?
is worse.
It's
Yo,
near
you
Grand
lying to
Concourse.
yourself. You
How
lying
is
to yourself.
Brooklyn is worse.
The Bronx is in the news every damn day.
Right.
So is Brooklyn. New York City is in the news every goddamn
No,
day.
it's only one section in Brooklyn. We're talking about a whole borough.
The Bronx is. We be like, damn, the Bronx is Bronx
again.
right now.
Every time you hear shooting, there was a shooting. Don't tell me the Bronx.
Right. Fordham Road.
Fordham Road.
Grand
West
Concourse. South Bronx. Oh man.
Pink houses. They're wilding in the pink houses.
Yeah,
I
right.
haven't heard that in what?
We have not
Last
heard.
time you heard that.
We have not heard anything from the old pink houses in years.
Not even.
There was a
Yeah.
shooting in New Lots Avenue.
Yeah, right.
Meanwhile, on the 2, 4, 5, and 6 trains in the Bronx, children are going crazy.
A couple of Italians attacked each other in Little Italy in Brooklyn today.
Never.
Yeah, never.
Little Italy's in Manhattan.
First of all, Little is in
Somebody
Manhattan.
call you Jay.
That's over by Broadway Lafayette.
And I'm not from the Bronx, so I can care less.
We never said you were from the Bronx. But
Okay, but you're still defending it.
I'm defending Damian Priest.
I just asked where is. I didn't even know it had a walk. I've never even heard of that.
I never even heard of it either till I saw that message 2 days ago.
That's why I said, where is it?
I
And
was
is,
like,
is
what?
it safe?
It's
Because
a-
oh my gosh,
I don't know if Manhattan has one or Brooklyn or Queens have one. I don't know.
There's
But hey,
no Walk of Fame. Like I've heard of people getting, streets, named after them.
like
That's
where
not
the
a
hell-
Walk of
let me, matter
Fame.
of fact, hold on.
Yeah, Mundo's going to do some research on what you're saying.
wrong with the Bronx. Whatever, Louis.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with the Bronx. Stop it.
Long ass blocks for no reason.
And a bunch of
The
hills and a bunch of rats.
The Bronx.
Brooklyn got that too.
No, we got
No, we don't have
nicenesses.
none. We don't
The
have
Bronx-
those hills like the Bronx.
Bronx
It
Walk
says the
of
Bronx-
Fame.
Excuse-
Oh, sorry.
The fuck? You, yo. Yeah.
What is going on with Becky?
Meanwhile, Becky is sitting on the ropes Bronx style.
She lost
I wasn't
Saturday.
beaten on Saturday. No.
Yeah, she was.
Lyra was beaten on Saturday. You don't believe me. You don't believe me. Well, one of us was taken to a hospital, and one of us went to their nice big bus, had a nice warm shower, drank a shot of tequila, and basked in their brilliance. Me.
Talking about.
And because even after everything that Lyra has done to me after she came out week after week and attacked my character, the person that I am, I still made her the best version of herself. I gave her the best match of her career. And in just 3 weeks of standing on the outskirts of my spotlight, she has never mattered more than she does right now in her entire life, and it is not even close.
I mean, but you lost.
Great. Where's the next for you now? Becky, I'm not Becky, Bailey.
Right.
But when the bell rang,
Ooh, good shot, Jalen
after
Brunson.
the match, I didn't hear defeat. No. What I heard was an alarm ringing in my ear, and I realized how much I had been manipulated, not just by Lyra, but by all of you.
Yep, here we go, blaming us.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know why I walked away from this for almost a year? Because you asked me to. The last time that I won the world championship, I felt it. I heard the reaction. I saw all your comments online, and so I stepped away, because if I'm not here to win world championships, then why am I here? But hey, no, look, I've always been for the people. So whatever you want, because hey, man, I have you to thank for my career, right? You guys, you carried me on your shoulders into the main event of WrestleMania. You saw yourselves in me. I was you, you were me. We were in this together. Right?
Okay,
but
Barney.
then something happened. I won, and you couldn't see yourselves in me anymore, because you can't recognize success, because all you know is failure.
Jeez.
Wow. What's the problem?
And yeah, you hate what you cannot understand. You wanna know something? When I was out, one of my friends, they asked me, they said, "Hey, do you miss it?" And I had a thought. I said, "Hey, no, I do. I miss being in the ring, but it's weird. I like myself more." And I didn't understand what I was saying, but now I do, because I wasn't captured by all of you. No, I didn't have to listen to you tell me who I am and what I'm about. I didn't have to listen to all of your lies. The same lies that I hear repeated from the one person.
I mean, is she basically doing the John Cena thing by blaming
I
us
have
for
to
everything?
spin my
No.
wheels trying to prove myself that I wasn't what you say I am.
Instead
but
of just
that all
saying, yeah, I
changes,
lost.
Because from now on, whatever you say I am.
She's letting that Sports Illustrated thing get to her head too.
I'm greedy. Yes, I am. I'm cutthroat. Yes, I am. And all those girls in the back that were happy I was gone, that thought it was safe because the fire had gone out of Becky Lynch, well, they're finally gonna realize what it's like to be held down
Oh, the
by
plaza
the
is
man.
packed out there.
What?
Well, one thing I'll say is apparently the fire hasn't gone out of Becky Lynch.
She said, I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? And the man
Eminem.
wants to get back on top. Clearly.
What? That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
That was for nothing. Why would they even? Man.
I didn't understand that. Like, what was the point of that?
Lois started doing what she was doing. The promo didn't hit.
Right.
All I want is just go home and be rich. But I was once programmed by lesser people too. Oh well. And I can't leave my brothers until we all wait.
Let's go!
Is this the same promo or is this a different promo?
Do you think these people care that you're missing your
Different.
family? Do you think these people care that each night your choice is to hurt or be hurt?
Uh-oh. Jason Tatum's down.
Last week, Tozawa stepped up to me.
Yeah, I think I'm ahead of you, Lawan. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you way ahead of me. I'm watching off the TV app.
The flat line. And yet, you still seek their approval. That is because you.
And who's Rusev talking to? Is he talking to?
Get up off your knees, man! Don't you see that their cheers is like
The
a
roster,
stone to a
I
blade?
think.
Oh.
But I can see right through them. That's why they keep mocking me by chanting my name. But I will reclaim my own day once my job here is done. But until that day, remember this, my brothers. It will hurt me to hurt you. But I would rather you fall at my hand than fall out into the abyss.
Okay. Meanwhile,
I want Luther.
Come on, Adam, think about it. He can do this.
Tozawa-san, I respect the hell out of you, okay, and that's brave, but I just can't give you a match with Rusev. You're not medically clear. He's not clear, guys.
Tozawa versus Rusev, really?
I know you will be. When you are, we will revisit this.
He's gonna break him in 10.
How are you doing, fella? Fair play.
There goes Rusev's match.
Yeah.
I did talk about them two probably tag teaming again one day.
Hell, yeah.
Oh man, the League of Nations.
League of Nations. They're friends.
Thanks, guys.
They're real close friends.
You can. What a return last
Since
week.
when was Natalia part of
Man, I was just dying to get back to work.
the Alpha Academy?
I'll be honest. I needed to shake off that ring.
She's
rust.
training
What rust?
Maxine.
Well, you know, it's all in the head, fella. But I'll be honest, I want to keep that momentum going. So how about it, right? Think about this, yeah? Next week, Celtic Warrior faces that bouncing wallaby waster, Grayson Waller.
Oh,
Grayson Waller.
Consider that official because of that.
oh, come on.
I thought it was going to be Rusev.
Oh, boo.
That sucks.
Absolutely. Bangers only with Sheamus and
Yo,
next week.
L, it looks like y'all got this game in the bag, my guy. Y'all up 12 with 2 minutes left.
You never know what could happen in 12 minutes. I've seen a lot of stuff happen.
2 minutes.
2
2
minutes.
minutes.
A lot
Up
happens
12.
in 2 minutes. Not
A lot could happen in 2 minutes. Yep. Seen a lot.
Money in the bank,
Okay.
everybody.
Qualifying matches begin
Qualifying
next week.
matches. Okay, okay. Money in the bank, that's June 7th, yes?
The same day as Worlds Collide.
Mm-hmm. So you got those two. We have the main event on Saturday, Memorial Weekend. Then you have NXT Battleground. That's Sunday. There's a lot of PLEs. And then we just had Backlash on Saturday. This is a lot of PLEs in a very short period of time.
Pretty much. We need that separation.
Right.
You know, that maybe that question that they posed as far as having, them taking a month off after Mania, I would say, like I said the other night, and the Backlash. Eliminate that PLE in general and just let the whole month of April just go through in May, and then reset with Money in the Bank in June. That's what I say. No, I don't mind Saturday Night Main Event because it's only a 2-hour show. So
Right, and it's more like a house show. So
yeah. Okay, Julia.
So that's what happened, Louis. That injured player, he's the spirit of the team. So that's it. The Knicks is gonna take advantage. They're gonna win this.
Pretty much.
As we see Julia entering the ring, looking good.
Dominate this business for years to come. They team up next against the world champion Sky, the former champ Rhea Ripley, and our main event.
Oh, the ladies are main eventing. Okay.
Thank you, jeez.
The ladies are main eventing. So, fellas, about this backlash. They was also talking about, of course, the set. Somebody had posted an interesting picture of the set dating back to 2000. It was either 2007 or 2017 where they had the backlash, like the hook. You remember that set where they had the hooks that was on the machine and they was swinging back and forth?
Back and forth.
People were saying how that was like one of the best backlash sets. And then they compared it to the set that we just saw on Saturday, which looks the same as an NXT PLE set, Raw, SmackDown set. Like basically this set that we're seeing right now, that was the Backlash set. Why is it that WWE, with them making more money now than they did back then, what happened to the creativity of the sets? Why are they keeping it cheap by using the Raw and SmackDown Jumbotron sets? Or they just don't, or they're just saying they're just being lazy? Or
I didn't mind the set. I thought it was okay. I thought it was decent.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you don't got to go hard all the time for some of these shows like this. You know, Backlash is not one of those pay-per-views where you got to be like, oh, you got to go all out. Nah, you don't got to go all out with Backlash all the time, especially with the sets. Maybe SummerSlam, Survivor Series, King of the Ring, WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. Yeah, those sets go all out. But shows like Backlash or Money in the Bank, all them other shows like that, I don't think they need to go as hard like they should or need to.
Well, you got your wish because look at the sets for the previous PLEs. It's all been either that same Jumbotron or a little tiny one because they have an audience full 360. So yeah, I see with that. That's why you tone it down, but you could still be at least creative. At least give the stage like some type of character to add to the overall experience. Just like they did with the King of the Ring and all the other sets. I mean, hell, you got to make up for the fact that we don't have the big fist, the big SmackDown fist anymore. I used to like that thing because it was a character. It was visually separated the shows. These shows look the same except for the color. Like the colors are the only thing that separates Raw and SmackDown. Raw red, SmackDown blue. And then of course we have our superstars that is in those brands. And even sometimes they cross. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just that I love me a big Jumbotron screen, but I like creativity more.
See, with me, I like the fact that they become very selective as to when and how they utilize that situation for the fans. You know, because there's certain PLEs where we see that their fans are more where the wrestlers come out from the pyro section, the pyro part is either they're above or as they were on at Mania, they were on the sides. So, I feel with that type of fan experience, they're only letting it being known to us in the 4 major PLEs. That's what it seems like it's gonna be like. And maybe some PLEs will get the stretched out Titantron. We'll probably get that stretched out one for certain ones. I don't mind it because we see it on Raw. Just give us maybe a little bit more pyro, I would say, at least during those type of shows where they're eliminating the fact that, like I said, the experience and the creativity for the fans when they're sitting in or around those sections. So, that's the way I see it.
Yeah. I mean, because again, I'm thinking back to a totally different time from today. So this is like what they do for today. But then again, I forgot there was this one PLE where they had 2 big tractor trailers. They had 2 trailers, and the trailers were screens. Like they projected the screens. They had this whole set, and I think some of the superstars was using this set. Like they was using, they would slam the superstars into the trailers and stuff like that. Like that set was part of the match. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, it just gives character, and it makes the PLE unique.
It was, you know what it was too? That was a setup, Shane, for an episode of SmackDown with Mark Henry when he brung them 2 tractors together. Was that it?
No, this was like an actual PLE where they projected. It was a projector basically. They projected the image on both of them. So those trailers were basically, they were the jumbotrons for that night. And I thought it was pretty cool. I wish I can remember which PLE that was.
See, I don't see it because I'm looking for it, and the only thing that they're giving me is that Mark Henry situation. Hold on here. It just says Braun Strowman Demas's production truck, Mark Henry
you're talking
World
about
Double.
No Way Out.
Is that what it is? No Way Out? Who does this No Way Out?
Yeah, they had the 16 wheelers out there.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Like that was a set that really stood out to me. That and Backlash. There was one King of the Ring that had a big throne, huge throne, and there was another one that had a huge computer, like a laptop computer or something like that. And it was
Cyber
creative.
Monday. Cyber Sunday.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Tonight, they had a tremendous
As we're in match number 4, everybody. Is this game over? Did the Knicks just win?
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Knicks.
Guy taking Roxanne down, and Roxanne turns the tables. Roxanne, a former tag champ as well.
This is match number
4.
The Mets won too, Mundo. 4-3.
Kick out by Perez.
Party in New
Shane,
York.
can you fix me?
But themselves.
Can I fix you?
The actual quote
That's a can
about
you,
Io
can
Sky
you.
and Rhea Ripley's legacy and everything.
Maybe.
No, only the Lord can fix you, dude.
Really?
May the Lord be with you.
The Lord and I be with you.
Instagram in a little bit, man. I know you're gonna act stupid.
Be able to train.
Certainly loves the business and has taken to it
All
quickly.
right, so
It's her and Julia making a name for themselves quickly here.
I always thought that the set were like another character.
Roxanne and Julia working well
But
together.
now that we lost that character, I always thought WWF was really good at that.
I love them for that. They were very creative with those sets.
And even WrestleMania is watered down now because most of it is not even set. It's just screens.
Rhea said, "Oh, that's cute. Gonna make Roxanne."
Damn, what a toss.
Holy hell, did you see?
That was
Now,
real
official
clean.
Jessica Carr trying to separate Rhea Ripley and get her back out to the apron, and Julia now making Io Sky pay. Julia, World of
Hey, Mundo.
Champion.
Yo.
Football says, I don't want to startle you, Mundo, but I think The Undertaker is behind you.
He's watching my back.
As a matter of fact, football, there's two of them.
Yeah.
There's two Undertakers behind him. Yeah.
One over my left shoulder and one over my right. So Roxanne looks like a baby Rhea Ripley.
Sure does.
They really wore the same shit.
Rhea showing more cheeks.
Neck in my back. Ow.
Commercial break.
Bodies everywhere.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Wild action here in our main event.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Right to the face.
So
boy. As we go into
to keep on with the pay-per-view stuff, WWE Chief Revenue Officer, I don't think that's right, but I'm assuming they meant to say WWE President, Nick Khan, has finally explained why all premium live events happen on Saturday under Triple H. Here's what Khan said, and I quote, "Most of our pay-per-views have been on Sunday nights and then Monday Night Raw, obviously, on Mondays," Nick Khan said. "So we don't believe there's a lot of people from out of state who say, oh my God, let's go to Vegas. Let's go crazy on a Sunday. Or let's go to Vegas and go crazy on a Monday. Or even Friday SmackDown, let's go to Vegas. Let's land by 3 p.m. local time and be in our seats by 5 p.m. local time and go crazy. It just doesn't work like that there." I don't understand what he was getting at. Did I miss it? Did I miss the boat? I don't get it. He
Basically,
says
it's more fun on Saturdays because you have Sunday off to rest and recuperate before head back to work on Monday. That would be my only.
What I'm seeing from that is something similar to what you're saying, Shane, is the fact that when you got Sunday, you gotta go to work Sunday, Monday, and then possibly Tuesday. From a production standpoint, you're like, maybe some guys need a break or relax. So you see the separation from Monday, Tuesday, then nothing Wednesday, Thursday, and then you gotta do possibly one day Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and you're like, oh no, that's just too much burnout. So I could see why they have, why he says he picks these Saturdays as opposed to Sundays, because back then there was just always Sundays and there was always the competition, whether you had Sunday Night Football or a lot of these, Sunday night TV shows in general back then, which were really strong at that time. So when you look at it now, on a Saturday, from a sports standpoint, boxing, UFC, and now wrestling, you put those three together, people are going out there to Vegas to watch these things. So I could see where he's coming from as far as that.
Comma. I was about to say something, I forgot. Jay, I don't trust you. I'm sorry.
You don't have to.
You didn't even know Friday was a part of the weekend. I mean, the weekday.
Oh, God.
Separates a little bit. A little bit of separation. Roxanne trying to prevent Io from making the tag. Realizes they don't want Rhea.
Thanks, though, Jay.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, guys.
Julia makes the tag.
But they're still trying to make Monday after the Super Bowl a holiday, so that people can have a day off after the Super Bowl.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because
that's the most called out day of the year, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. What a double on the German suplex.
Damn.
So either make Monday a holiday or move the Super Bowl to Saturday, which is not even
Sunday is fine.
thing.
Razor's edge.
Rhea's looking really good.
kick out at 2 by Perez.
Hey,
Yeah, I think they would
Rhea
give that
Ripley
Monday to be a holiday.
almost ending this thing as soon as she gets in.
Never gonna work.
What would you
Ain't
call
never
it?
gonna happen.
What would you call it? Would you call it Super Bowl weekend?
Hangover. Recovery days. LaJuan, that is the most, literally, that is the most pulled out day of the year. Every year.
So that's where the idea of making
like Christmas or New Year.
I should say Rhea may make Perez
What?
pay. and
Thanksgiving. I would throw one of those holidays.
Rhea's so explosive.
You know, like a holiday like a Black Friday or a President's Day.
Mommy's gonna take advantage.
Right.
MLK Day.
Ain't a holiday unless I'm able to get paid double. So
not from up there.
That's up to your job.
right.
Dangerous position here for Roxanne Perez.
Million.
Who lands on the apron.
But I would think that would be a thing.
But you have.
Wow.
TW Local 100.
And I love that by Roxanne.
But not every business will be closed on
Right.
June.
That's why.
Smother Rhea as you have her
That's
down.
why I gave up those other
Headbutt by
holidays.
Julia.
Like
Kick to the face.
Oh.
Now the double team by Perez and
Lincoln's
Julia.
birthday and stuff like that.
Tag made.
Right, but that particular, what is that like? The
Julia
President's Day?
That snap suplex, Perez
Like
now.
that's
President's
Up the
Day.
second rope,
like that's
moves
like
on
that's
Rhea. Covered now by
legit
Perez.
holiday where banks and post office
Government's
close.
closed.
Right.
Debut
Yeah.
will be for this team if they can knock off Ripley
I'm
and Sky
thinking
tonight.
that's the type of holiday
Tag team wrestling here by
that they
Julia
will
and
want
Roxanne.
to have
Down Rhea Ripley. Very rare.
so
to
that you
see
don't have
this.
to worry about going to work.
again,
And if that's the case, then yeah, LaJuan, that would be the day where you can make you some extra money because it's a holiday.
No time to breathe. Stay on her. If you have an advantage over Rhea Ripley, an advantage over Mommy, you need to stay on her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because we all know that Mommy can flip the script.
Now
That
Roxanne
ought to
focused
be
on
the
Ripley in
book.
the corner. A big
Ooh.
running uppercut.
Prodigy roll through once another.
Oh, this time Rhea Ripley able to
Uh-oh.
pick her out of the sky and face
Face
first
first.
goes Perez.
They do
Rhea
look
now trying
alike,
to dig
just
down
like
deep and
Julia
make it to the
and
champ in the
Io
corner.
looks
Rhea with
alike.
a desperation dump of Roxanne.
But these two in the
Io
ring
Sky
is just,
desperately wanting to get
it's
into
like
the fight.
Cat in China.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne trying to make a tag.
Maybe that's what they're
Julia.
going for.
And does. Julia's legal, and so is Io Sky, the world
Uh-oh.
champion.
Hot
The
tag.
genius of the Sky now looks to
Hell,
pick
why
up the
not?
pace.
Her to right hand, such a
Bianca
clean
and
uppercut.
Jay doing.
The genius of the Sky.
Hey, did you ring the bell?
Caught Julia.
Oh shoot, no. This is the main event, y'all. The main event.
Sky with that missile
Oh, nice drop kick.
Flip up, flip up. Io Sky.
It kills me how Julia just standing there. She says, "Come on." She doesn't move or nothing. She didn't kick me.
And Roxanne Perez
Roxanne.
tried to blindside Io, but oh,
Hey.
Oh.
Rhea, what a DDT by Perez. Missile. I should say basement drop kick by Sky.
Uh-oh.
Julia, roll up, may
Roll
have her
up.
here.
Roll up,
Shoulders
fool,
down,
roll up,
looking
fool,
for the
roll up,
victory.
too.
Sky's got a kick.
Can't wait for Kairi Sane to come back so she can do her flying elbow.
Middle of the ring. Sky
Oh,
able to
she's
counter
dizzy.
into a waist lock. Standing switch by Julia.
Counter.
Sky
This would be a
rolls
good
through.
one-on-one match for the title.
Great wrestling here from Julia and Io Sky.
Okay, we find out.
Where are we headed?
Rude.
Gonna go up top.
We find
The
out
genius of
Julia's
the Sky ready
a
to fly.
good escape artist also.
Yes. Oh, man. Cover.
Good moves. One,
For the
two.
win.
Perez saves the matchup.
So that was Rhea.
You see, yeah.
Roxanne Perez now.
Be like, why you do that for?
Not the legal competitor, but certainly enough to.
Football, you better stop playing. That's not funny.
Again, and Sky this time able to counter.
Oh.
By Io Sky.
And now a double team.
Oh.
Using Io as a battering ram.
They gonna get his dog on you, football.
Mm-hmm.
And Io's heels through. Julia's
We all
chest.
heard her bark.
Roxanne was looking for pop rocks, and it didn't work
Yeah, I'm
out.
gonna
Io Sky.
buy a dog. I don't even like dogs like that, but I'll get a dog.
Jeez.
And trust me, my sister's scared of her. She's witnessed her up front and personal.
We're a team. Let's do this together, says Io.
We
and
don't
Rhea.
play.
It's weird how those type of dogs, they're so adorable, but they are vicious.
Yeah, the pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got an American bully.
Io Sky now, and then Ripley
Oh,
taken
no.
out by Julia.
We're about to see something special from Rhea and Io.
Io trying to knock Perez away. She did successfully.
Jay
Julia, though,
Oh, careful, careful.
top rope's got Io hooked.
I'll be outside. We'll be outside all
Dangerous
day.
move here. From
What
the
in the
top
hell?
rope by Julia.
That was dope.
Impressive.
My back.
My neck and my back.
And Julia looking to put Io Sky away.
Power of Julie.
Cover.
Cover.
Leg.
Two.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
Look, Michael
That's
Cole, you
Rhea
got it
Ripley.
wrong.
Perez up from underneath the bottom rope.
I'll give it to Julia. She's
There's
in a lot of
Perez.
hard moves.
And Rhea with a kick out of
Ooh,
Perez.
Michael Cole got confused.
Confused, you heard him?
Tremendous tag team.
Because they wear the,
Julia with a
they
knee
look
to
exactly the same.
Right.
That was a nasty knee, by the
Mini
way.
miniature.
Uh-oh. What is this?
Oh, nice
what a
backbreaker.
backbreaker.
Whoa.
Feels like Io Sky powered off the chance from Louisville.
Io into the corner, launched out to the apron by Julia.
Mm.
Hmm.
Io gonna climb
Up
to
the
top.
nose.
Rhea
Tag.
makes the tag.
Oh, blind tag. Nobody's seen it.
Go through.
Rhea Ripley's legal. I don't think Julia realizes it. Oh my goodness!
Oh, other
Reyes
Rhea.
took out Julia thanks to Ripley.
Mm.
Now yelling at Julia. Roxanne didn't realize what happened, but
See,
Now
now my
Rip
brother,
tied to Julia.
now my brother and my
What a
cousin are
headbutt.
texting.
Clean
The
headbutt
fans are
to
coming out
Julia
of the
from
woodworks.
Mommy.
Rip tie.
Oh,
Cover. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
that was a good ending.
See,
Okay,
these Knicks
Rhea, you can
fans,
put it down
these
now,
Knicks fans
Rhea.
didn't have nothing to
Okay.
say on Saturday, but now my phone is going crazy. Pathetic.
Thank God I can't see any messages right now.
ashamed about tonight. They took the world champ,
Such
the
an
former
odd
world champ
match,
to the
though.
limit here tonight. But Io and
Like,
Rhea
where is
just
this
a little
going?
bit
Oh, is this it?
matchup to pick up the victory in our main event.
Does it go back to those two being
So much damage inflicted
enemies?
on both sides. Great tag team wrestling display.
I don't think they were ever enemies.
Rhea and Io
Just somebody
Sky
just wanted the belt.
outsmart Julia and Roxanne.
Rhea? What? She took Rhea's belt from her. What are you talking about?
Eradicator is Io Sky.
We just had a whole 2-month feud between them two and Bianca.
And still has the belt.
Yeah, and now like they teamed up. That's why it's so weird. Like,
See, watch this. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Now does Io, does Rhea
look at the
clothesline her?
title. Yep. There
Does
you go.
Rhea
There
clothesline
they
her right
go.
now? Mm-hmm.
Look how they both holding it.
Clothesline her. Come on, Rhea.
Rhea Ripley's not turning heel. She's not turning clotheslining her.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That look she gave.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. She wants her title back.
We will see you next week in South Carolina. 10-4. Wow. That's Raw on Netflix, everybody. Y'all saw more of it than I did, so. Yeah, shout out to LaJuan. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
All right, so if there's no more sports report, if there's any more Did You Knows, if there's any more news in the culture, Jay, Mundo, LaJuan?
Did you know? For some reason, Ricochet just keeps making his way into the public's eye. He says that life couldn't be better right now, and he hopes he never returns to World Wrestling Entertainment. He said, I had multiple conversations with a bunch of people who didn't buy anything. They were just walking by. No negative things were said. Actually, I had people asking me when I'm coming back to WWE. And he replied, I said, hopefully never. Like, what's up with this dude?
What is the point of that? Like, he's doing a whole lot of trash talking about
As if
WWE.
like the company did him wrong or anything. I mean, I don't understand him.
And
I don't
at
get it.
that, Triple H was one of his biggest, pushers. Like he went all out for him.
Right.
So weird.
Damn.
And
He's
I have
really
one more thing. Go ahead, Jay.
No, he's just really trying to embrace his heel role, and to me, it's not working.
Who is this guy again we're talking about? Ricochet?
I think that's beyond heel role. I think that's just him being a
All he's
dipshit.
doing is just messing it up for him later on, and if he needs to crawl back to that company later on.
Yeah.
Even his wife.
Right. And I don't know if Triple H is anything like Vince, where Vince is, he'll be like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Come back. I don't know if Triple H is like that.
Why would you? You as with all of this stuff that you talking, all of this smack? Why would I take you back if I'm so bad?
Right. He just keeps setting the bridge on fire.
Right.
Like the ashes, there's like, wait, let me pour some more gasoline on that shit. Between him and his wife, like you said, Lawan.
Well, I don't want to say too much of his wife because she's just been chilling. But
now
she said what she's said, but it will be hard for her to come back because what your man said. Two couples that stay together act together the same too. So hey,
Do you know who else
All
is
right.
talking interesting?
Hmm?
Quick Fast, because as he has something else to say, but Quick Fast, another person that's not even talking smack, but is so more talking about you owe me a huge apology, and
Oh, yeah.
and I still want to come back. That's this guy from NXT.
Yeah, I was trying to get to that last week, but we didn't have enough time.
Oh, okay.
Velveteen Dream. That was a story that I had with Jay personally. And now he's saying that he's going to ruin wrestling.
He's horrible. Like, bro, he's doing too much. We understand that he was never, the case he had against him never went to trial or anything or whatever, and he's not guilty or whatever. So, for him to continue saying, you owe me an apology? Come on now. No, we don't owe you no apology. Once the rumors got out there, we know Vince and them, they're not trying to have any part in it when Vince was going through the same damn thing himself. So, and then me personally from seeing Velveteen Dream at one time, like literally in the same restaurant I was in at one time, that boy he's cocky. He the same way we see him on TV is the same way he is in real life.
that's no good.
Mm-hmm.
That's no good. Change your ways.
And at one point, John Cena was praising the hell out of him. Literally.
He's good in the ring. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
He's good in the ring, but your attitude got to change, man. It's nothing but so far can get you. You can't get so far, but with your attitude, bro.
Right.
If your attitude stink, nobody's gonna want to be around you.
Right.
God,
And the last thing, this is something from Friday as well. Drew McIntyre feels that these matches here can be considered as perfect matches. From an interview that he did, he said, match between Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega from New Japan Wrestling, Wrestle Kingdom 11. Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 39.
Thank you.
Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, WrestleMania 25.
Of course.
Steve Austin versus Bret Hart, WrestleMania 13. Bayley versus Sasha Banks, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Rob Van Dam versus John Cena, One Night Stand, 2006. Yeah, right? The 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match, that was a crazy one with Edge returning and Brock Lesnar going batshit crazy in that match. And The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania 18. And Masato Tanaka versus Mike Awesome, One Night Stand, 2005.
ECW.
That One Night Stand, that has to be hands down one of the best PLEs ever. how long ago that was, and people are still talking about it. It was that awesome of a PLE from beginning to end.
So that's all I have for tonight, guys.
Thank you, Mundo. Wow. Memories. That's a good list from Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
LaJuan. You have anything for us?
Nothing else. Nothing else.
Nothing else? So I guess the only thing you will have for me, LaJuan, and Triple J and Mundo, our NXT hosts for tomorrow night. I guess the last question I will have for y'all is, what is your match and or moment of the night?
On it off.
LaJuan,
All right.
Jay, and Mundo, our NXT hosts. No, I'll follow Jay and then Mundo in.
All right. So, match of the night is going to the main event with the tag team match with Io Scott and Rhea Ripley versus Roxanne Perez, Julia. Roxanne Perez and Julia are up and coming superstars in the future. This was a great way for Rhea Ripley and Io Scott to help them look better, which they are already good already as it is, but just to help them out more and more. But very entertaining match, very cool. The crowd was behind it. I quite enjoyed it, and I liked it a lot. Some girls know how to do their thing in the ring. And the moment of the night is we're gonna go with the promo with Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Jey Uso, everybody that was there. Those guys right there. Braun Breaker, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. That promo was dope. We got to see a little bit of action before they broke it up and all that. I think this is going to be great. I love the way they continue with the storyline, and I can't wait to see how it's going to build up for the near future, man. But those are my matches and moment of the night.
Awesome. Well, my match of the night, I have two. One A being Finn versus AJ. Just they brought back the old school Bullet Club beef, and it was good for TV because you could see how they really know each other's work. Overall, great match between the two. And my other match would be the Creed brothers versus the War Raiders, because we're getting to slowly see the maturation of both Julius and Brutus Creed. So I definitely like what I saw out of them too. And my moment of the night, honestly, was Carlito trying to hit on Raquel in the back, and she wasn't feeling him earlier. It looked like she was asking for some type of help. Like, get away from me, guy. Leave me alone. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my match and moment of the night. I hate you, David Stern. Adam Silver.
Wow, you called out the wrong name.
You cursed out the dead.
You cursed out the.
No, I didn't curse.
Yeah, you did.
From what
I said, I hate.
How I was raised.
Said David Stern, though.
My
hate
bad.
is a very strong word, young man.
Yes, it is.
Oh man,
you are cursing. You're not saying a curse, but you're cursing the person by saying that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I still hate Adam Silver.
And then goes in. My match of the night before Jay goes on is match number 4. Seeing the girls, Io and Rhea versus Julia and Roxanne. If anybody is asking the question, if NXT's Roxanne Perez or Julia, are they ready to step up to go to Raw or SmackDown? Just look at this match that we had here tonight. The answer was definitely yes. My moment of the night? Well, considering that I've missed like a third of the show, but I like how poor old little Championship Jimmy was laying down the ground with his title so neatly placed there on the side.
You mean Jay, not
Jay,
Jimmy.
excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, little Jay. As Big Braun Breaker was standing there to let us know that it was him that did this to you. To be continued with that. Let's see how long this guy is going to be a champion for. Logan Paul, take it? Well, no, Logan Paul can't take it because he has to go against Gunther. Gunther had to get it back. Good luck with that. That is my match, everybody, and my moment, somebody, of the night.
My match of the night will go to Penta versus Chad Gable. Great match there. And obviously, like I said, that is not a Grande Americano. Two different physiques, two different bodies, so that's obvious. Shout outs to Penta fighting through that pain with that nasty bleh on his arm. And my moment of the night is a continuation of what you just said, Shane, of seeing Braun Breaker take out Jay. And then Sammy asked who did it. And the referee was like, Braun Breaker. And he said, no. He turned right around. I was like, nah.
Right.
That was hilarious. He's like, I'm not going back over that. Nope.
with the stupid fish, like.
Yeah. So that's my match and moment of the night.
Quick question off topic, fellas, because my TV is still on from the Knicks game, and now I guess it's this other playoff game that's on.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the norm for us to always see all of these flashing? I see a lot of flashing going on of like the lights from the cameras, especially when these guys are going up for their
Dunk
shots.
or layup.
Yeah,
Well,
all you see is
that's how WWF used to be back in the days before the cell phones. Everybody in their little Kodak cameras. You know, when a nice move was happening, you just saw nothing but flashes around the entire arena.
right. But I'm asking for this here. Is this like the norm? Because I don't know if you can see it on my face, but it's like it's this flashing. It's just constant flashing. That's why I'm looking like this a lot.
Well, they do have photographers at the around the
right
court.
at each end of the court. Right, but I didn't know that they had like these bright ass lights.
But that looks like that's a fire alarm that's going on.
Right, like you see, and if you watch, like just as they're about to shoot, you see a couple of flashes. You see, there's another one. So I'm like, at first I thought it was my TV or something. My light was going off and on.
Yeah, that
because
odd.
it's quite noticeable. And I'm saying to myself, wouldn't that affect the players, especially if they're going for the shot, and then there's like a flash before. So
see, but it's not happening during the dead ball. So yeah, that's the photographers doing that.
That is that's so weird. Like, are they doing that on purpose so that they can miss? See,
the ball's in play now. Yeah, it's only happening. Yeah, they're getting in motion pictures. So like when you come back to it, you'll see him. It'll be like a crazy picture of him dribbling the ball or passing the ball off. Because when the ball's dead, there's no flashing.
It's just so weird. Because it's really bright. Like it's like.
Mm-hmm. Well, plus the floor is just bright as hell too.
Like it looks like it's coming from one camera that has like the biggest light on this camera on these lenses, because it's covering the whole screen. It's not just like a half a screen or quarter screen, something like that.
They might be like football and have that camera that's on top going back and forth. But obviously, it would be out of this view.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it could be though. It might be what the Portland Trailblazers were using recently during the season, as far as to help the blind know what's happening when they're at games. They'll give them a pad and they're able to touch. So maybe it could be something from that.
Maybe they could be just taking pictures.
Right. No, I understand that they're taking pictures, but I didn't think that the flashes are bright. It's so bright that it covers the whole screen for like it looks like a half of a second.
Oh, it's
half
happening
of like
now.
a frame.
They be doing it long
So
time.
I'm saying, like, is this the norm? Like, was this happening during the Knicks game?
I wasn't watching, so I don't even know.
Hmm.
By the way, Minnesota's up 21-19. Good pass. You got to make your shots, though.
Man, maybe those flashing lights will do something.
Right. Minnesota leads the series 2-1, by the way.
Or those lights.
Former Nick, Julius Randle.
Or those lights doing that deliberately
Imagine
to
that
affect
as
the
NBA
players.
finals.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
3-pointer.
If there's anything else, we're gonna leave the table so that we can finish watching the playoffs, I guess, and
I'm going to sleep.
and retire. Yeah, we had a long day.
Sandwich. I'm hungry.
And we're hungry and we're tired.
I ate in the middle of the podcast, so I'm full and tired. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much.
All right, I'm pressing that button, Jay. I'm pressing the button.
Hit the button.
Okay, fine.
And that's the bell, folks. You've been listening to the Three Bells Podcast with your hosts, Triple J, Mundo, and Shane O'Mac. Bringing the thunder from the ring straight to your speakers. But the conversation doesn't end here. Keep the conversation going in the comments. And follow us on our socials to get the latest scoop on WWE events and behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and above all, stay tuned for more hot takes, news, in the world of wrestling. Expect the unexpected. See you on the next show, the Three Bells Podcast.
I am so sorry because I was dealing with the Netflix situation. I forgot to do this closing scene. I'm so sorry. There's Mundo. Okay, there you guys are. Where's Lawan? There's Lawan right there. All right, here we go. Lawan, where you going?
I was just trying to be funny with
You're trying to be funny.
camera.
Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining in. Thank you, everybody that joined in on the chat. Again, do us that favor, press that like button for the algorithm, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can catch our next live. Starring that guy right there, Mundo, for our NXT Tuesday. It's your homie Shane O'Mac coming to you live from the East York section of the Three Bells Podcast Stable.
Here we go.
Money. Reminding everybody to have an awesome big bag week, and don't forget to laugh harder and love harder, and good fight. Good night. Lawan, Triple J, Mundo, take us home.
Yo, everybody, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us today. Sorry for the technical difficulties we had earlier today. We was able to fix it and get our stuff done by some good teamwork. So shout out to everybody in the Three Bells, Mundo, Channel Mac, Triple J, and myself for just holding each other down and fixing whatever we had to fix. But on the other note, again, thanks for joining us. We had so much fun. Thanks for chilling with us on this Raw on Netflix. Again, just like Shane O'Mac said, catch us tomorrow on Tuesday.
The one, come back down. You're floating away.
NXT, guys. So just catch us tomorrow. Much love again. Let's go, Knicks. 3-1. I'm out of here.
Your winner, and still your Tri-State Mania champion,
Triple J.
I am L. Thank you for tuning in.
Go Heat, go Heat, go Heat.
Yeah, it's your boy, Main Event Triple J, now signing off here on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's been leaving us messages tonight. Much love, appreciate it. Bless y'all all. Fellas, as always, it's been very fun. Thank y'all as always. And Adam Silver sucks. Good night.
Say his name and he appears.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? You know what time it is.
10:49.
Go to bed, Jay.
Yeah. Drop it. Thank you very much. Three Bells Podcast, Monday Night Raw live reaction show on Netflix and YouTube. It's your boy Mundo. That's my name, Mundo. Mr. AKA himself. I'm tired. I got the itis. I'm ready to get out of here. We'll be back here tomorrow, 8 o'clock for NXT. It's a live show while we're on the road to Battleground. Worlds collide in Battleground. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here. Kept it short and sweet. Thank y'all, everybody, for showing up tonight. Social medias is up there. Get to them.
Yeah.
There you go. Good one.
You.
And as always, no yeet.
I left my button. I'm keeping it.
Rest in peace, Gallus.
Shout out to Gallus.
See you tomorrow.
Oh shit! God.
The Bronx, I tell you, the Bronx. The Bronx can't go nowhere. Good night, everybody. Take care.
Later.
Champion.